Anapay mame mo watching Emma Akwaba Emfa Emra Voice TV Jumadi ya today in Morning Voice Jumadi eso ye frame Kwesi Fokuo Kudom Anapay mo watching Emma Akwaba ade a kire bia takrabada bojo mojo di efusane na woche foforo a ye free ase onyame ede me na omienu so aka ho biete ye ni nsem fata na nso so no na humobro ene ne do a o ma me na omienu nti ode yen aka ho bia ni ebetumi aka ne se awurade yeda wase ewo niema pa a wo ye ewo ya brabum yedim se enne nso so obeto aguso aye ne sara ede amaye efri sabre kokoze no nkro mebo apem djubadi ahye ne kama a yede ebrew yewo eye nkranhyesem ewo mu yewo agode mu nsem ewo mu ya dwen djumadi yede bebrew na afei ya san nso so ahwe nkomo twetwe kakra ho a ye ne mpanimfo ebetwetwe na ye ne amanyofo no so atena se asinkonya na ye de dwumde nyina ede aba na wieye eno nti wo adwenkyere bia obetumi ede akọ Facebook Voice TV Ghana obetumi ahwe dwumde no so ewo honom sara nso na wokọ YouTube nso a eno nso Voice TV GH obetumi ahwe no ho na wasan so ahwe no TikTok eno nso so Voice TV GH enti saa mmea maako me ensan nyina no wobetumi ahwe dwumade no ewo honom live na nso so do adwenkyere ede abeboa ewo ne ye nyina emuntu mo adwenkyere no emfa ho na ebe kan yensa ya kenkan ama mansan so hono nso so adwenkyere ewo ma na nkyekere ene ne nkankro emu anapai ma menewo enhye ye ho enkran anapai me nkran hyesema me wo ede ma o se onipa dasani a wo opese wo koso ewo abrabo ma nyina ene se skip the blame game. Oh, the young fantasy a word, Mamuhai. Na bibinia. I was so to me, a general tum as a leader. Say, oh, wait there, I am pa. Aha, my yenny, ain't he? Ye nyamanenka. I accept my fault. Na young quiet nimo. Somebody will not do that. Or because, oh, and now from Pona. I was sent koya ade we na wanye na me catch Elisha na Elisha nso so oyes oba be ye mani da so say Elisha be ye na Elisha anye na Paul be so mu na Paul nso ja to honom na what I say sa na wo de ema we na wo de ema we na wo de ema we eno na me pese wo jai sa na sense sikafo akese wo oman mu they don't do that enti blame game no ehu hia. Stop blaming others. Se bibini ana wanye ni ya, accept it. Take that responsibility. Say aye hwan. Once you are there as the leader, adeno atoche one there. It is you. Accept it. Skip the blame game and get going because taking responsibility for your actions is key in everything that you do. Enti jai say na wo blame blame game emfa wo nko hu so skip it in your life so I don't say to say just accept it, take responsibility and things will get going because it is one of the key factors esikafo akese nyina e consider e wo mo abrabom na ema wo mo so etumi edeko wo mo enim ewo abrabom intana pay me say skip the blame game because taking responsibility for your actions is key. Me awu here nyana say you will learn from it and to grow from that. Send your beya ochina you will not go making those mistakes again. Asi anya asi no ditum na enko why obi ho a o ka sorry a chede nua kra na ye ne ya why adenasi there is nothing that you can do to turn it into all. What you have to do is to say sorry or take responsibility. That's it. And I pay me crash am wo e de ema oni ye mfansia enyina ha enane ye ho na ye ba ye di nkomo na ema ora mfise enne eye adwada enna akwakọ ya adwada onyamedifo ojabofo etena se ewa asante achim konongo unya eduru konongo main lorry station hodom na onyamedifo ojabofo na so ye no Konongo station achi ho no ma nti wobetumi akọ main lorry station e kwan na no ho a was organizer bi wo ho kọ no nchen na ka che ne se wo ko ujabofo aso ye ankwala ne bi wo ho wo mo ede obekọ ama wo soso no wakọ akọde wo ho afinyalewa ene niema hodo a hawo wa abrabom wo de no ne ehe wo de no aware mu nsem adwuma seb sikaseb awo anase wo de no de spiritually there na how a wo hu ne se no ade we ka ho bi na ema mentumi enkomanim physically there na how to anamo se wonya koduru ojabofo aso ya ehonom yemfa brofuduro enye bibia ho ye de ahaban ene di adwuma tumi a ewa ahaban ahodo mu no ene ye de sayare enti wonya bedu ojabofo aso ya ahaban ene de eba be sayare ahaban no tumi ewom eno nti na onyankopon ankasa akama na abɛhyɛ ne bible mu ɛkyerɛ yɛ sɛ yenni dua na ba ne yɛmfa na haban no nsa yɛ ho yare enti nyame edi kan akyerɛ sɛ ahaban na wɔsɛ wode sa wo ho yare enti bra na yɛmfa haban ɛnsa yare ɛma ne ɛte wo so ɛyɛ ɔhaw no nyina no yɛbɛtu aseɛ na nso bɛde wo ho friend sɛ sɛ anagye direction 0248 192007 0248 292951 we numbers abetumi afrɛ na obaje oso na ososo no enema asesa ama niema koyie ewa abrabo begina hada na me ho na me ba ye de nkomo no ebe hyehyɛ so eba sisia
Nyankopon shira na wo hwe me no enne ye Monday ye beka awo ye kasafo mu se adwuada enne dwo ya wo hwe me ne me wo asante akyem kono ho enne dwo anope ya me wo jabofo me wo kono ho ha me yesunsun mu adwuma biti se obi ana wale sam enkoyie obi ana adwuma sam enkoyie obi ana abrabo ye bisi basem kukruhwi ase obi ana masikato ne nsam na hye ahobone didi ne nsam ye fitifiti nsam tokro bra wo jabofo me na dwo ya na se wo ba me pa chautie matena se anope ya na okroko ade kosi na nwumre na okroko baby a wachichi ne benchene ye paka na bra sisi ya enkaso wa ye late unye late because me trans ya hwe wo ma ko sita ma me wie the last person a obeduru ha me pacho enne ye juada wo faka bra sante achim kono ho wo si kono ho main station a ko organizer na owo station kwana no kono wo se wo bo jabofo me ma ne bitu no ma mo de obi a wo ba abayisu jabofo abam ma bepam wa no mo de obeba manim straight Udu kono mo message an faka bia biem ko organizer no so obo jabofo no keke asa na sunsum dwuma mi de bi te so obi a oda sunsum ne ne beda eye spiritual knowledge eye sunsum awale eye breki saade ye ne de haba na no bra na ye adwuma obi de enzo oto ade na ye ka oba ye wade e friend market kwa ye de free dwa woto aye nto unya yusu market kwa no a ade a woto no afi ye beto ama blabo na sesa wode na yankukruhwi ase sika bia beton nsam asase so bia na ahye bra wojabofo ne enne dwo ya bratesi aye nya saade ne mfe na wodzo de ne yale diabetes pressure stroke na achi wo hepatitis B ana account me bacho yale essay ni peduase ne mframa say bia no bra wojabofo ne na ye moa ma yale ne ntene ni pedue ne mo nche ne ni wonya na enkase enidaso asa enidaso ensan bra na bra den fam so ni yentu yade na senfa ma sunsum yade ye betu ase ama nwato me pato enwenwene bebre ha ho da wojabofo ni wate na mpanimfo se ama me no wanse no eye yade ewo ni padua so a uni ahoto bra wojabofo ni mo ye de haban edubra enuahini ebetu yade na se ma anwato enna wo hwem ye na ye juada enna no pe ya tuana mobla na ne ojabofo na mehia sikasam na enkoyi ne ye behwe ama kwankyena ma sikasam na koyi akwantu ana obi na adada wadi usikeka ana amene wo bra ojabofo anim na blade na meso emu akwankyena ma wo ho ento nyankopon hita se oba enadwo ya enne ye juada enne ya wati asem edese wo wasum ojabofo amabai anne nyankopon be fa me so aboa me de bia me kase onyankopon de mi esi wonum se kwanchen dunsia abrefo edrum nchen ayesue ehome onyehia wa no ne te saka atia no ano ne se nipa no so ntime nkasa emu onyia nyi onipadua no emoso onye ohia de ya yedie no nso efatawo onua no odaka ma na dwuma etumpon no nso osese ye befro sikani ni bi bra wojabofo ne mani emoa na usikasam ni ntumpon na duo ya bratesie woba busa sika yetrena lega na sidis woba bu ahonso different ye busa bia de behu osunsun ne ya kire wade a wobe ya edinkunu de bebre wa bra bo sori waka enya moto na moto moto no ema aboa opetent miensi ne dan wochina meye ade achi ametua na mo no me patotie sister adoso dodo ma bibi nhye wo so enka wa bra bo nhye enadwo ya tua na mo bra ebi a wo hwe manope ya na se awie na wo hwe me a me pato bra tam ne nkoi because me tenase fiti anope ya kwesi anwumre wate bra na wo so ye moa wo no wa bra bo mpega wo ye godu adwuma pe entwema ade aye godu adwuma mo akoso bra wo jabofo ni me hwe wani manadwo ya nyankopon nsa no nyo kase peace no ade say shalom bye bye
wa mani esusi unifreni nuana efini mo frasinu ohun adiedo ye yesonisa ansana
tete mutanya menewo tete mutanya me ayebia fonya menewo. Hello odofo midi edi Elizabeth Tesson said ya trosam no eka awo Psalm 100 or say let's worship God with gladness midi jumedie bi ayato ne din voice live worship at the bro our voice TV show if fear that anopa duba ho ekwakum se prem ebeto bla ne yensori nyame ewo honhom ene no kwawe mu onyame shaw se obeka me ho ne asori awrade sawo makwa mani emu a makwa mani mu a chayala
oh my darling, oh my darling.
Ewa winter pressure won Chrome ye shishi nesu any chance one mbre enunti ena voice TV and the voice entertainment show eba wabobuano ojumedi sui and some na e trenu social media na wonte ye no me che konkonza no but dan edi ojumedi so amu de e training e wo abefu tintan kese ye ni so na ensu ho o favorite artist no ye twi ne betumedi so a ye ne betwi abrabo mu komo ne wo mu de e koso e wona abrabo mu angaza na enumbe na pese me boma erigana life ana
Maya enka mabusunya fuo o jeje meso se o hineba
gospel ana me show boss me boma ododo na efieti be dede enuti shiame ajo fanta ejuada ekopi mi fiada abra abo 4 p.m. ewo voice TV so voice TV entertainment show ana eje enije nkwa
money like Kudom even the bit
The truth is an irony, just like animal farm. Justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian cancer, silence. Islamic leaders, silence. Kings and queens, silence. Traditional leaders, silence. So who go say the truth? We are the workers of Fokuo. Now by area, why no better? We are the workers of Fokuo. One guy's oh yeah, why no better? Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he need it now, see what I see so. Now your friend on a night come asem. Only baby obeka nice and beer. So I want one, I bet you were two. Everybody was afraid. And when Tina Nantuma caught it, Tiajanai. Once my boy dumping one and night. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku drofo nyina dalima. And see who go say the truth? Obiadra konson so to grow your mansa to me be a cacobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo when you know yet. Na so kutrata down na so be dia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo ne cross on my mo. Anya safwe mo ayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalema. Enti who go say the truth? Abaya de bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachi sa udi oma opipi numa. Udi oma never shine my frafonsa. But who go tell the truth? TUC, silence. Even journalists, silence. Oh, then who go say the truth? Right is right. Wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, then go resist.
Akwa baby emfa wo emra the voice television so morning voice jumadi no eni ebraso se anapaye nyina yetumi hwe nkomo kakra e ho na yedie na anapaye mene wo e wo nkomo kakra bia mpese mene wo edie ye nhwe na sima be mako edu ebi na ye nyina yeni nkomo na Ghana ha no akwa se politicians no se wo mo edadan yo so wo mo ye den yo you can't talk about it. Na ayese bibia ye na Ghana ha bia na ye nyina ye twen a kosi se ade wei die ye betwen na ya hwe abra ye ba beto abado sa time no na politicians no eyusu me ene wo adwen e de kire se be ye jimi na ye ni munyansa. His Excellency na do dan kwakufodo ye Ghana mampani na obedi akonwa no and or share me no me no ebo say a banner from Mudia when it comes to infrastructural development or beshed was see to it say Bibia ebeko kama e wona kwan so ama me no me no anu ntina na redan kwa kufuaro e kan sem bebre e de kire yen e fa e kwan a obefa so na watumi ama oman no atumpon na ansa na nado e beba aban mu no na ya circle Dubai interchange in the circle Dubai interchange na wo mo aye no eno ena na Ghana ha Mahama ene ne nuanom NDC for omo ede eye dede enti na nado dan kwakufo ado e kire so ono nso oba obeye na famu de ti na nado ba ye nyina yenim yente ye kura no interchanges de ye se waye bebre na emom ba ku bia me e kire madwen amedwen ho amenti asem bisa me ho sem panimfo nti sebe wo mpese o macha se ye ni munyansa na se ye jimejimi na se ye bobo adam na da na se de no mo de ye obiche bilamti circle here interchange wo mo ayen wo honum no I don't know na do di kan aye baako a cars no enam so from Accra at the Eba Kaneshi nti wonam so na ofa Toyota enim honum a wonam so saa na we pie Kaneshi wo san enam so from Kaneshi bon se trot drivers no be bisa o ye ko circle but ye fa soro na wo mo so afa soro na wo akwa akopie mu e wo circle sans wo mo fa ho ko fa total Toyota hot no ho ko fa ho do ma akwa akopie STC na wo mo do ko circle but I don't understand sa kwa na do dan kwa akwa free se o ye nyene na ba kunya enam esoro every circle when you do Royal House Chapel home now they run about home wo fu osoro e de sane ababetom e wo saa agbulushi honum no e de ekọ kolebu no I don't know for some time now de bia ubeduru ho no na atro so restricted area car emfa ho ase honum nyina aye basa ewo ma na contractor na bebe gina ho no abeyi adwuma some 2-3 days bi no ase agai ewo ma na contractor na bebe gina abeyi adwuma some 2-3 days bi no ase agai ye ubisa ya sisika eni ho sika eni ho no ko bisa abamu panimfo a wo se o sika ho enti sika ho no na ye twentwen so ma ho no asan aye basa because de bia contractor de ba oba be ye kakra na nkaye no onye na nsu ato na asan asai no na contractor na sia ba be ye kakra na nsu ato na asan asai no na contractor na sia ba ye kakra na nsu ato na asan asai no this is madness we are not using the gumption adanti da wose ba na sa ekwan no ne ya wie no adanti ena ye ntumi enyusu ya babeduru eye flyover no mfimfim be bia honum nyina no yenye wo company fo be ka jo se ska ho so ye twen den enso so ne yete se ska ni ho enti aban entumi ntoa so na ebeye me de se na nsen kura na ye hua ye papa ye wofa papa usu ankoma a oye ye ambassador and high commissioner UK ana be ka che me no the country no e cash strapped ye niska ye wa ho che ye wa ho hiem empanimfo nka no kra nkyere ye ana o mama me no mienu ye bresa se o faka na o free circle ade ba Kaneshi keke amna o babubom ukura wo ka akura na wo ra ho ho se wo ye Ganani na wo nam aye city of Accra na aban aye na dwen se o ye kwan ni ye ama nipa asetenam no aye kama ye be no kokoasa saa kosi abra ye ba beto aba na wo mo de saade no e de a kire me no mienu so ye gimi eno nti aban no ebegina kwan no so na oye saade no gidigidi a Ghanaians will know say aban no ye kwan e de amaye eno nti na Ghana fo so ye de adada ye na ye de akwa akogina ho na akwa akoto aba e de ama aban se aban eni ne dwuma ye gimi nti na nya gimie na ye gimi a mesrewo adanti na wo sa aban tumi twentwen so abra sika wo ho na ye ade no amaga na ne ho atoro na ahohiahia akokire ye nam no yatumi afiri mu hwese sika ni ubotom na nyame aye wado nya kakra na wo de kwa adwuma ekwan a wonam so a wo de kwa adwuma no keke no krampo no waba bedu the city of Accra na wo ko bia wo ye adwuma kwa se wo nkura ka na wo fa trotro a orebe ho so ko fa motorbike krampo de ne hey enso so aban sisika ho a oye ekwan no nanso contractor ni ho wo jai se contractor ye kwan na ekwan na contractor no ye ne sika wo ho a de bia contractor na ejina kwan no so ye adwuma wo de kana contractor me se even a dime po na wusi na sika wo ho da wusi dan na mason kase me hia material we na wato de ama no plumber ohia we na wato de ama no adwuma no ebe koso saa it will never stop. But here we are in Ghana. Se ekwan keke na yeye ama wo wafa so a ekwan no de bia no na atwentwen ho de bia na ekwan no twentwen ho saa ekwan a ewo eye ahayai me say from circle e de eba eye kaneshi aboso kan hayai saa overhead na yeye no ho no how many years any ena ye free saa de na ase aka ho besi nne wo ba bia na wo nam ho na wo duru ho na wo hu a ya kyerɛ ho restricted area nti ho de car emfa ho esanse aban no enni sika a ode bɛyɛ nti no ɛna ma adwuma na aka ho but unya bi sa ye bɛka kyerɛ sika ho enti se sika ho de a ade nti na ade na aka a ɛwɔ ho no besi sabere mena na me de obi a o si da na ye mfa to ho de ama wo ka o be ka just oh abaya adwuma mu de ye sign check kra e wo se efa processes mu till when ena saa na ma na nyina e betumi afiri ho ama aganafo ye ho atoye e wo adwuma di a ye diem wo kwa adwuma sika ne oboto kakra wanya wo de kwa adwuma no so e kwan a wo nam so kra so mpo no enye papa enhye wo nkuran mpo e ma wo ne wo se wotumi ekokoye no ama wo ho ato nti da bia no aban ebe yusu me ne omienu ama wo mo no wo mo ho ato mo na ama me ne omienu da bia yakwa ho hihiam esan se aban no betwentwen so kosi bra ye de eba beto aba no aba ba ya ma esan se ye nimu nyansanti na yeso ye de njimye saa e de akoto aba ama aban no ye to ma aban no wi a na ade na asen atwentwen so na aka ho eka ho saa na ye nyina no obia ene so atene wan na eka menko a anka de bia aban ede ne nsaka bibi na oya onye na owie sanse aban ne ye na owie a oman ma no ye behu sa aban na ya de ne wawie owie ye no ewo ho for the ordinary Ghanaian and those selected few no ewo ho for the ordinary Ghanaian into the ordinary Ghanaian no honom na odi ne dwuma na ofoka akọ na ekwan a eda honom a ewo so ono nso so ofaso ede kwa adwuma no aban no aye na ye the blockade asisi so wontumi emfa so wontumi nya hwe ewo ho na se wo ho saara de a ene mesrew ewo se nyina yɛma yɛne te yɛne da ho na yɛsɔre eti aban na saa nneɛma na aban ɛyɛ sɛ ade na ɔyɛ ɛde ama aman ma no ɔbɛtwentwɛn so akokosi sɛ yɛba bɛto aba nsa wasan akɔtam sika na wɔn sɛ ɛda hɔ nom no esan sɛ ade no ɛkyɛ a enuru baabi no na baabi asɛn nti na wɔ sɛ baabi asɛn no yɛsan so ɛde sika foforɔ ɛka ho ɛno na ama contractors bebree ɛyɛ na wɔn esu no nti adwuma a yɛyɛ sika wɔ hɔ ɛbaa ne sɛn ɛna afei contractor every site adwuma no atwentwɛn so a ɛwɔ hɔ sara ɛyɛ nsɛm yɛmfa nsi a na yɛnwenwen ho wɔ fie na yɛn nyinaa yɛnyi so yɛadwen ɛwɔ kwan a yɛfa so a aban ɛdaadaa yɛn to get near wɔn mo ehia mɛnyɛ wɔn ho te sɛ bandage a yɛde akata kuro so ne kuro no wu a yɛyi wa to agu baabi daabi ma wɔni na hɔ shine your eye sɛ bere aso ɛna yɛn nyinaa yɛtumi aka kyerɛ mpanimfoɔ sɛ ɛkwan wɔ yɛ wɔ sɛ wɔyɛ yi wɔanya ama yɛn yɛba bɛto aban deɛ wɔbɛyɛ kwan de adaadaa yɛn a sɛbe mpanimfoɔ ni bɛte na sɛbe wɔn bɛhu ne nyansa ama me no mi no yɛsoso yɛ ho atɔ yɛn ame mfansi a wɔyɛ madwen am de bra na pɛ ade fa ɛyɛ obɛkyɛ bi lante circle roundabout no ɛho asɛm ɛna me de bra na pɛ yɛn mfansi a na yɛn nane yɛn ho ɛbra yɛba sisi a
Awurade Nyankopɔn hyira ɛna a wɔhwɛ me no ɛnɛ yɛ Monday yɛbɛka ɛwɔ yɛ kasafoɔ mu sɛ adwuada ɛnɛ dwo yi a wɔhwɛ me no mewɔ asante akyem kɔnɔngo ɛnɛ dwo anɔpɛ yi a mewɔ gyabɔfoɔ mewɔ kɔnɔngo ha a meyɛ sunsun mu adwuma bi te sɛ obi a n'awaresɛm ɛnkɔ yie obi a n'adwuma sɛm nkɔ yie obi a n'abrabɔ yɛ bisi basɛn kukuruhwi aseɛ obuo no ma sika tɔ ne nsɛm na ahyɛ ahobɔne didi ne nsɛm yɛfitifiti nsɛm tokuro bra wo gyabɔfoɔ no ɛnɛ dwo ya na sɛ wo ba mepa kyɛtie matena se anɔpɛ ya na okrɔkɔ ade kosi na nwumere na okrɔkɔ baabi a wɔkyinkyi ne bɛnkyɛne yɛfa ka ne bra sisi ya ɛnkaso a yɛ late wonyɛ late because metena se ahwɛ wɔ ma akosi tama mewie the last person a obɛduru ha mepa kyɛ ɛnɛ yɛ dwuada wo fa ka bra sante akyem kɔnɔngo wosi kɔnɔngo main station a organizer na owo station kwana no kwana wose wo bo ojabofo me ma ne bitu wono ma omode obi a wo ba abayisu ojabofo abam ma bepam wano omode obeba manim straight udru kwana ngo men station on faka bia biem ko organizer no wose obo ojabofo no keke asa na sunsum dwuma me die bi te so obi a oda sunsum me ne beda a eye spiritual knowledge eye sunsum awale eye brekisa ade ye ne de haba na nubra na ye adwuma obi de enso oton ade na ye ka oba ye wade ye friend market kwa ye de free dwa woton aye nto unya yusu market kwa no a ade a woton no afi ye beto ama brabo na sesa wo de na ye kukuruhwi ase sika bia beton nsam asase su bia na ahye brabo jabofo ne enne dwo ya brasesi a ye nya sa ade ne mfe na wotso de ne ye yare diabetes pressure stroke na achi wo hepatitis B ana account me bacho yale essay ni pedua se ne mframa se bia no bra wojabofo ne na ye moa ma yale ne ntre ne pedua ne mo nche ne ni wonya na enka se enidaso asa enidaso ensan bra ne grade fam so ne yentu yale na sen fama sunsum yale ye betu ase ama nwato me pato enwenwene bebre ha ho da wojabofo ne wate na mpanimfo se ama me no wanse no eye yale ewo ni pedua so a woni ahoto bra wojabofo anim ye de haban edubra enuahini ebetu yale na se ama ahoto enna wo hwem ye na ye dwuada enna no pa ya tuana mobra na ne wojabofo na mehia sikasam na enko yie ne ye behwe ama kwankyira ma sikasam na koyi akwantu ana obi na adada wadu sikeka ana amene wo bra wojabofo anim na blade na meso emu akwankyira ma wo ho ento nyankopɔn hyira wo sɛ ɔba ɛnɛ dwo yɛ ɛnɛ yɛ dwada ɛnɛ yɛ a wate asɛm a ɛdɛ sɛ wɔ wasom ogyabɔfo amaba yi ei anɛ nyankopɔn bɛfa me so aboa wo mede bia meka sɛ onyankopɔn de mi esi hɔ nom sɛ kwankyɛn dunsia abrɛfoɔ eduro me nkyɛn a yɛsoɛ ɛhomeɛ onyiehia wa wano ne te sɛ ka atia no ano ne sɛ nipa no nso ntimi nkasa ɛma onyia nye onipadua no mmɔ so wonye ohia de a yiedie no nso ɛfata wo wonua no ɔda ka ma na adwuma etu mpɔn no wo nso wo sɛ sɛ yɛbɛfrɛ sikani ne bi bra wogyabɔfoɔ no ma ne yɛmmoa wo na wo sika sɛm ne ntu mpɔn na duo yɛ abratesie woba abu sɛ sika yɛtena lega na cities woba bu a ho nso different yɛ bu sɛ bi a deɛ bɛhu wo sunsum no yɛakyerɛ wade a wobɛyɛ a ɛde nkonimdeɛ bɛbrɛ wabrabɔ sɔre waka ɛnyɛ mmɔtoɔ na mmɔtoɔ no ɛma aboa opete ntumi ansi ne dan wɔkyena mɛyɛ adeɛ kyi a metu anamɔ no mepato tie sister adɔɔso dodo ɛma bibi nhyɛ wo so ɛnka wo abrabɔ nhyɛ ɛnɛ dwo yɛ a tu anamɔ bra ebi a wohwɛ me anɔpɛ anasɛ awie na wohwɛ me a mepato bra tam ne nkɔe because mɛtena se fiti anɔpɛ yɛ akɔsi anwummerɛ wate bra na wo nso yɛmmoa wo na wabrabɔ mpagya woyɛ gold adwuma pɛ ntwema ɛde ayɛ gold adwuma mu akɔ so bɛ ogyabɔfoɔ nim mɛhwe w'anim ɛnɛ dwo yɛ a nyankopɔn nhyira no ɔnyɛ ɔkɛseɛ peace na wagye sesan shalom bye bye
wamani ɛsosi onifrɛni no ana
oh my darling oh my darling
with a pressure on Chrome, I she. Next to any chance one imbre, and Nunti and a voice TV, and the voice in the Demon Show, Eba Wabuano, would you made sweet, and some air train with social media, and I won't say, you know, Major Congonzamu Congonzano, but Danny would you made some more with the air training. Oh, I bear for 10 times, Cassian so. Now, and so wow, favorite artist, no, yet she never to many swa, yet never to cheer Brabum Como, no with the air coso, or an Arabum Angazangaza. Na enum be na pese me boma erigana ha life ana
Maya, and come up with your four, or teaching me so him
gospel ana me sure boss say na boma ododo na fieti be de enu ti shiame ajo fanta ejuada Ekopi mi fiada abra abo 4 p.m. Ewo Voice TV so Voice TV entertainment show ana eje enije nkwa
sweetie money like colo even the bit they colo tunes are one day colo show you this
mensan emma wo akwaba anopai emfa wo emra morning voice dwumadie eso aha aye voice television so bia wo bia wo he bia no obetumi join this very conversation via Facebook Voice TV Ghana, YouTube Voice TV GH, TikTok Voice TV GH. We tumi ahwedwumadi no ewo ehonom enyinara ti anopai me da se do afidi no ede ato na sane am di kan ka kire no me se na yebedi enkomo enkomodie no Yene Honorable Harry Harold Corte. Ono ena opre se MPP amanyokuo no mu no. Yento abama no ma ne nkonkoye parliamentary candidate na onko compete Dr. Zenato Rawlings. Anape o menchen wa ha. Mene no eba bedi nkomo. He was telling me so a force to reckon with. He was a footballer and oba politics emu. Na footballer waba politics mu no, meaning something ensued and or diverted from football and they share politics mu. He didn't say politics in society. Bibi, but how ready and ono eye. Wako baako okoye no, we be sure disappointed. And this is the second time oko. What has he learned so far? Ehun komo and on a pay. Yeah, baby D. Near share. Party the moon to no, you see, I know Dina Branisa because MPP, the what I know a godfather. Oh, godfather, no one within the party. And the party incident, your godfather will. But it is within the MPP. If you ever heard. Good morning.
Good morning.
Boko there.
Maybe I will
I see forced to reckon with. Sure. Only easy.
Easy.
So that's what I want to say.
Easy.
You were playing football.
Yes, I used to be a footballer.
You used to be a footballer.
Yes, I've been playing football all my life. And
your life?
Yes, all my life.
Yeah,
yes. I wanted to be a footballer. You know.
Never say.
I think say me papa, my father, yes. he wanted me to go to school. So whatever happens, he pushes me to go to school to further my education. Okay. I remember after secondary school, I told him that hey, I want to be a footballer. I want to play football. I joined the coach team, beat international. It is now my team. She said my top club.
Oh, what top club?
She said me the one of the club.
Club and now
me boy, me coach time me boy. She said she said
wow.
Me handle team.
I see.
So but I realized he wasn't interested in that. So even if there is a good deal, you know, he is my dad. He is the one who is financing whatever I do.
Everything.
But say the interest in him, maybe I'll catch him say so
interested in new football.
Any football too much. I think so he wanted me to go to school, and then probably I think after university he was asking me to go to the law school, and I'm catching say maybe school maybe. Oh. So say the me born and person me the member. But I was playing football in 2019. Some agents wanted to get me a move so that I would travel outside the country. But then along the line he traveled. So when he traveled,
your dad traveled?
No, I mean the agent traveled.
Agent, okay.
So so now I think that year in January, you know, I had a few people. They were delegates. They came to me and they were like, you know what, we think you can be Zenato, so we want you to come and contest the primaries. So I asked them that.
How can you beat Zenato?
They felt of, I mean, my popularity.
Okay.
And then they thought that being a footballer, yeah. And then they know how I relate with the people. So they felt, no, this guy, when you give him the nod, he can win as a seat.
Where exactly? And within the constituency.
I was born and bred in Adraka, but I traced my root from Osu.
Oh, okay.
And our former parliamentary candidate, may he so rest in peace, Gilbert Kwesi.
Okay.
Yes, he is my dad's cousin, so he's my uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I see. Yes. So we are very popular within the community.
Yes, I'm very popular within the community.
Adraka,
around old time, Sarah, Tudu.
But they said that very enclave work across they say popularity into me and when.
No, but it's everywhere. You know, like I'm saying, I mean, I play football around Labadi, Teshin, Usu. Yeah. So when you look at the demographics, it favors me. Exactly. And then I also have the geographical advantage. You know, the fact that I stay with the people, I've been with them, I know the problem, I know the situation in that constituency. You understand? I feel the pain with them. So they know that when they give me the chance, I'll be able to at least mitigate their woes for them. So it's not about, I'm good with the grassroots. I'm popular among the grassroots. Probably I might say that my problem is probably with let's say the elite in the party. You understand? But aside that, I'm good. But now I think they know me very well.
Until Uko election, politics in 2019.
In 2019, that was when I started. And you see,
how active and how we.
Exactly. I wasn't really active in politics.
Okay.
Except that probably there is a rally going on in the constituency. I'll join. I remember in 2012 I was part of the normal rally. Because that was our current MC, Honorable Nyajita, when he was our parliamentary candidate. I was there. I mean, in 2016, you feel on a meeting, man. Yes, time I walk on. It was, and sometimes I go for a meeting, but I wasn't really active.
Were you a card-bearing member then?
Yes, I was a card.
Okay, so still you are a card-bearing member?
I'm still a card-bearing member.
I see.
I'm still a card-bearing member.
The time loyalist and Ebel Munina now.
No, I was on time only Messina brother Valentine or nothing. I was around.
Oh, okay.
I was around. But I started active politics in 2019. And sometimes it's the way I entered politics is a bit ridiculous. It's a bit because a young guy from nowhere. Nobody knew him in the party. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden he comes and says that he wants to be the MP. He wants to contest as an MP. I remember I spoke to somebody about it and he was like, Charlie, you need to start as a constituency executive or something. I said, no, that is you. I am going for the ultimate. I want to be the MP. And I know my ambition. I have a passion for that. So, and we believe that sometimes if you have visions and dreams without passion, it becomes very difficult to achieve your goals because when you have visions and dreams, oppositions will come. You understand?
Yes.
But it's the passion that will drive you to attain whatever you want to achieve. So that is the beginning of my political career in 2019.
To 2019, from nowhere.
From nowhere.
Aspiring
parliamentary candidates. It was a shock to everybody. A lot of them, and some of them wish to have the courage and determination that I have, But I think you choose to, perhaps somebody chooses to be an assembly member, he chooses to contest an assembly member before he moves to probably a constituency chairman or something, before he moves to a parliamentary candidate. But I decided to jump from all these positions straight to the MP position.
Yeah. And Okoye and Kwesi say?
I call first one. It was a nice experience, even though I may lose the election or primaries. I think, you see, sometimes there are some experiences that you can't quantify. If you want to compare the resources or the money you spent with the experience and the opportunities you get, you realize, Charlie, this experience is far more, is better than the resources or the money you spend during that moment. So I gained a lot of experience. I got to know about different characters, and it really gave me some exposure. That and politics mean that exposure. So it's been a good journey, and we are still, the journey I started in 2019. I'm trying to finish that in 2024.
2019. Can someone say, now you want to test the waters or what?
Yes, that was what we were saying. So probably test waters, say, but I know about so we test waters 20. But immediately I decided to contest. I had the intention to win.
How ready were you?
I was so ready.
Because just as you said, Sika, time and everything. And in politics, especially Ghana has it.
It's money.
Money.
It's true. You see, I didn't know about it. I didn't know that politics is so much about money.
So as you were going into it, what was your
money? When I entered politics, when I started the gender, I know it wasn't easy because you'll be there, somebody who calls you as challenging school fees, somebody will call you.
Oh,
I'm telling you, somebody will call you and some petty, maybe probably in Kofono they are in dining, they really need assistance. But I didn't know all these things until I got myself involved. I realized Charlie, it's easy. It's easy. And yeah, easy. But then, my starting, you understand, I've already started.
People calling you school fees.
Yes. I mean, but this is an open secret.
Oh, okay.
The MPs, they are, and that is the problem we are facing as a country. You see, I believe that these things are the rudiment of corruption.
Okay.
Because
so are you saying it's a young and politicians are corrupt?
Exactly. I mean, I'm straight like that.
Oh no, if you are straight like that,
I'll be honest with you.
I also don't get you.
If you are demanding that,
I am not demanding.
No, not you.
I understand you, but I'm using myself as the one who called you for baby school fees, maybe those kind of stuffs. In some I have politicians.
When I say you,
no, I understand.
Not you, but yes. I'm saying in a general term.
Yes,
exactly.
I understand.
Yes.
That is why I'm saying it's me in general.
Yes.
What I say.
Yes.
But say a politician, not my friend, honorable. Oh, and say, Miss School fees, can you help me out? Wholeheartedly. Now, Buanipana. How?
Exactly. So let me explain it for you. Let me demystify my point. What I'm trying to say is that the person may catch on say, maybe by election, say ABR. Before I made by election, you are doing your own activities. Now, immediately, because I'm the contesting election, every single problem I have to solve it. And my point is
that makes you a leader.
My point is no, but the point
and also a way of preparing you.
Exactly, but the point is
so you got to know the problem and
okay. So a parliamentary candidate spends over 3 million Ghana cedis. Hold on, just to become a parliamentary candidate. Eventually, he becomes the MP.
MP, correct.
So let's assume he spends about 5 million Ghana. That is 50 billion, and it is possible they are doing that. I'm telling you, they spend so much. So if a politician spends this amount of money and he gets to Parliament, what do you expect him to do? I don't want to mention his name, but I went to visit one MP. A friend of mine took me to him. I don't want to mention it.
No problem.
He was telling my friend that, Charlie, I'm still paying my debt. So the money which is meant to actually develop the constituency, you have spent the money. The same people have spent the money. You understand? So it is not easy for the politicians. It is not easy for any aspirant. We go through a lot. Which means for Okaja say she was preparing gas. She was using the gas to prepare hot water. And then the gas are sent to you understand? So, yeah, exactly. So when I say these things are rudiment of corruption, you should understand what I'm saying. Because you propel us to do so much beyond our capabilities.
Yes.
You understand? So probably when we get opportunity, we get there. It not me, but I'm trying to say that
I understand you. You are classifying yourself as
it becomes so difficult for them. And the primary objective of an MP has been misplaced. What are the priorities of member in Parliament? Primarily is to make law in Parliament. Aside that, they have to look at the constituency, lobby for the constituency, and look at things that the community or the constituency is lacking, and solve that and solve these needs. You understand? The job of an MP is not to look at that individual and solve your problem. It is a community. What is the community lacking? And you see, I always talk about the power of decentralization, that we are not taking advantage of it.
As a country?
As a country.
Okay.
If we have the unit committee members, you have assembly members, there are a lot of things that I think it should be channeled to the assembly, the assemblies, that every assemblyman should solve. But the question is that Obi Oko contested assemblyman card, their current election Omokono. Sika Omo said, somebody has opted to serve you as an electoral area. You demand for your election, Charlie Kimabina. This is the national anthem around. In every electoral area, those aspiring to be assembly members, to work in the municipality, that is what they are facing. So the people understand that, hey, Charlie, this guy is going to the assembly. He's going to take the toilet money. So where is the development going to come from? But like I'm saying, the primary objective of the municipality is not to go around and take money from the market women. It's not to go around and take. That is not. I mean, it's part of money, revenue collection, but that should not be the main focus. The main focus is to be able to identify the rich companies, the rich individuals in the community, and use that money to help the less privileged. That should be the main objective. But because of the character, the attitude, the mentality of the electorate, the people around, it distorts everything and then makes them do otherwise. You understand? So if this country will go forward, will be on the developing side, I think it begins with the delegates, it begins with the electorate.
I see. So now you know how costs are getting into politics.
Yes.
And how prepared are you today?
I'm preparing my own small way. You see,
small way. Where small?
I mean, I don't want to mention any amount, but I'm saying that it's not. After me joining politics. Yes, it's true. It's about money. Uniska, we politics difficult. Mm-hmm. But what I'm realizing is that delegates and electorates are becoming rational each and every day. It is not always about the money sometimes. Sometimes it's about the relationship we create with the people. It's about loyalty. You understand? Even though money plays a, because in fact, my friend delegates say no because I need to appreciate their time. Their old friend no baby. So sometimes when we give them money, it's just to appreciate their time. You understand? Just to appreciate the time he has spent to come and listen to whatever I have to tell him. Until the 10 the 20 and 50 series winner, that is cool. So you need to prepare for all these things. You understand? But when you ask how ready I am, I'm ready. I'm ready because I do say most of the day when I talk to them, when they listen to my policies, when I tell them what you see, Obi will say, what have you done in the constituency? If I will be a person contesting. But the point is that when you look at what you have done before the contest, that is a problem. I see it to be a problem because before Obano also we have track record. Yes, I mean a lot of but the point is, what are you going to do if they give you the Lord? Because that is where you are going to get the resources. That is where you are going to use the office. Because I mean, if you are an MP, the office of the MP is very critical because it comes with some integrity, it comes with respect, and most importantly, it comes with credibility. It becomes so credible with the office. You understand? But if I'm not an MP yet, or I don't occupy any honorable position or office, it becomes so difficult to get the resources from the people. Because I can tell you, there are a lot of individuals in every community who are willing to produce public goods. But when I go to them as I am, it becomes very difficult to get the resources. But when you are the MP and you go to them, they will look at the office and then give you the resources you are demanding. So I believe sometimes they should look at, okay, this is what I want to do. So if you give me the note and I don't do A, B, C, then the next time if I come to you and I give you 1,000 cedis or 2,000 cedis, you take the money and vote against me. Because you voted for me based on the things I told you that I'm going to do. You understand? So that's what I believe in. Okay, I want to do this and that and that. Look at the policies. Look at the plans, the aspirants they have. Then based on that, you decide, I think this guy's policy is the best. Let's give him a chance. If he goes and he doesn't do well, my guy, when he comes back, you vote against him. Irrespective of the money that he gives to you.
All right. And I pay my name honorable to be Harry Harold Kote and I Edin Komo. I don't know. Aspire say a parliamentary candidate am the MPP or a Clote Colley aspiring to unseat Dr. Zenato Rawlings. But so Oko first time.
Yes.
And this is your second time.
This is my second time.
The first time, then I'm out
I think
was there what one
my mini primaries no. Okay. I think I lost to my senior man, a lawyer, Prince Apiadebra.
Lawyer.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I lost primarily because I joined the election quite late. I mean, 2 months to election. So if you look at the time, people didn't even believe I was going to get 50 votes. Somebody said if you get more than 50 votes, and I had 300 votes,
311.
Yes. So it tells you that hey, this guy came 2 months to election, and he was able to put 311 votes.
311.
Yes.
2 months.
Against 2 months. And even without 2 months, I was disqualified for a period of time. Yes.
Why?
Because there were, I mean, differences in my passport, the age. You know, one was I don't want to mention the years, but not difference for passport. But technically,
now we got 2 passports.
Now but 2 Ghanaian passports.
2 Ghanaian passports.
Not American.
Bearing the same
name.
Okay.
I mean, just at the age. And you see, I've done the statute declaration. I've sent the document to the Ghana Publishing for them to gazette it. But they agree. But the time I call NEC, I committee NEC for them to attend, then I ready intimidate call and to almost check here and almost say, oh, yeah, I solved the discrepancies or aging. And so that was it. But technically, not many passport because passport now.
Time as some of the union so they could qualify.
Not passport no as I expire in February 2019.
So as you were going to
I wasn't even having passport. Technically, I wasn't having passport. But almost
so how come you were disqualified?
So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Probably they had their reason.
What about you should have challenged?
Yes, that was when we went to NEC. I challenged that this is the reason why it is at it. You know, so my people too were making noise and all that. So finally, eventually, they had to get me back to the race. So it took me for like 2 weeks. So I had just like 1 month, 2 weeks.
Now you put 300.
Yes. I was able to. It wasn't about the money, you know. I believe some of them when they listen to what you tell them. So I was able to talk to some of them. I was able to convince some of them.
What was the message?
the message was to first of all, I was telling me that I was the best person to win the seat for the party.
How best?
And to make the seat, politically seat, a safe seat for the MPP. And I also told them that, okay, I'm not here to solve the entire problem, but I'm here to mitigate your problems.
Okay.
You understand? Some of them bought into my ideas, creating some scholarship schemes for the people in politically, and some other plans I had for them. I don't want to talk much about that.
So, you know, and touch mu papa, and it made you lose the.
You know, it be more. Now, joining the other candidates, so it became very difficult. You know, we am doing Juma for 2 years now. But some of them they left him, they joined me. So I was so proud of them. And, you know, I hold them in high esteem because we know be Juma for 2 years. We for banana wajani pana waba. So in 2019, I really hold them in high esteem because it's not easy. Me cry bed, say be amadi for the past years, me your campaign manager be me boa be a me na me do it. Na say be a Paul Aba. Paul by and I miss me jawa kwako. And then even if I'm very close with Paul Kra, it's quite difficult. And the omo supporting me in 2019. I really, I mean, I appreciate all of them.
And what is the message today?
The message to be the change that I want to see, and that before, if you want to be liberated, if you want to be free, you need to sacrifice. Everybody has to be involved. If, for instance, let me use the flood as an example because that's one of the
flood. I have a flood.
Arbaka flood. No? That's one of the problems a huge problem we are facing in that area. We want to see change in that area in respect with flood. But the same person who want to see change. You drink water, you throw the rubbish into the gutter. Mm-hmm. You eat, instead of to throw the rubbish at the right place, you put it in the gutter. You make the gutter choke. You understand? How do you solve the problem? How do you see the change? The government alone cannot solve the problem for us. Before the problem is solved, we all have to sacrifice. If we really want to be free, we all have to sacrifice. We all have to be part of that change. We can't leave it for the government alone. You can't leave it for the MP alone. You need to be involved. So that is the message.
I see. They should all come on board.
Everybody should come on board. I cannot solve the problem alone. There is no MP who can solve the problem alone. We all have to come on board and solve the problem.
I see. 2019, okay, and or transfer assessment. After the assessment, and you decided to come again this time, and this time you are into it. Now, how many are you more contested for?
Yeah, 4.
Or more aspire for this?
Yeah, 4.
4.
Yeah, 4. The incumbent Lower Prince Apia Deborah, my senior brother Valentino Nino Enote, and then Rexford Ansa. He's popularly known as Cantona, and I'm me.
And now,
yeah, 4.
Age-wise, where do you fall?
I'm the youngest. Yeah.
I see.
I'm the youngest.
You are the youngest.
I'm the youngest.
Cash-wise,
I'm the least.
I see.
I'm the least.
Then you have people to contend with.
Yes, I have people to. You see, I don't know whether if you know this man, Niccolo Machiavelli.
Yeah, Machiavelli.
Yes, he said that there is nothing great that has been achieved without danger, without opposition. So, and however, if the willingness is so great, difficulties cannot be great. So, even 2 months to election, I was able to contest. How much more? I've assessed the problem. I've come back. I'm not scared. I'm ready. I'm not scared. I'm going to this election to win. If we should vote tomorrow, I'm going to win the election. I'm telling you. If we should vote tomorrow, I'm going to win the election. I'm telling you. I know the work I've done. I know what I've done. I know the grounds. I know the number of people who are going to vote for me. I've done all these assessments. So, in terms of age-wise, I'm the least. In terms of cash, like I say, I'm the least. But trust me, I talk to the people. So, let's see what happens. Now we are all focused on the presidential election. After that, I think they will come back to the parliamentary election. And we'll see what happens.
So the 4, you said you are the best.
Let me be pragmatic here so you understand the point.
I know, I heard you right.
Yes. If you are going to
play,
I'm the best. If you are going to play against Real Madrid, let's say Real Madrid, we are playing against Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm. Is that your team?
That's not my team.
Okay.
But maybe have some soft listening for them.
For them, okay.
Liverpool can beat. There is a likelihood that Liverpool can beat Real Madrid.
Okay.
There is a likelihood that Bayern Munich can beat Real Madrid, and also there is a likelihood that Chelsea or
Chelsea they're not.
Okay, let me take out. Let's say Bayern Munich can or Arsenal can beat Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, okay.
And there is Manchester City. Among these 3 teams, who is more likely to beat Real Madrid? That is Man City. So I'm not saying the other candidates are not good. They are good, but relatively, I think I'm the best.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you have to vote tomorrow,
I'm going to win, and when I win, the plan is to unseat Zenato and make the seat. The plan is to unseat Zenato and make the seat unseat and then make
Zenato.
Come on, people feel that even in 2016. In 2016, MPP could have won the parliamentary election.
What happened?
It was because of some small misunderstanding that we had by then. Back then we had some division, some faction. That was what cost us the election in 2016. We would have beaten Zenato because Laura Addison had over 29,000 votes, and I think Dr. Zenato had 33,000 votes or something. The difference was just about 3,000 votes, and then our independent candidate, who the party has forgiven him, he has joined us again, my good brother Valentino. He had about 3,000 votes. If you join the vote of Nino and then Lower Philip Addison, the difference was just about 300 votes. But then the issue is that there are a lot of NPP people who voted for Dr. Zenato because they felt their candidate then wasn't treated well. You understand? And a lot of people who didn't vote at all because of how their candidate was purportedly treated.
Treated.
So we could have, and if you check the trend in 2000, the presidential candidate who wins, the party who wins the presidential election wins the parliamentary election in the Klotekoli constituency. 2000, former President Kufuor, he won the presidential election in Klotekoli, and then our candidate then, lawyer Edumante, he won the parliamentary election in 2004. The same thing. So it was just, if it was just 2016 that the trajectory changed, that we won the presidential and then we lost the parliamentary, and it was because of some problem we couldn't solve eternally. That was what cost us the election. So I don't see to be that strong as people see it. I told a friend of mine. I mean, he was not a friend of mine. He was my professor. So I was saying, hey, I'm going to be senator. He laughed. Said, oh, why 1 year? He said, oh, I'm going to be there. It's going to be so easily. And then he just laughed about it. And then, you know, I have that strong conviction that if I get a
I want you to convince me now. What makes you stand out amongst the four?
You see, if you check the elections results, and if you check for instance, in 2020, the registered voters in Klotekoli, I think there were about 96,000. So if you check the number of people who voted, they were around. I think we have about more than 20,000 people who didn't vote. And if you check the number of youth who vote, they are more than the aged people, the elderly people, between ages of 18 to 35, or even between the ages of 18 to 40. They are more than that. And I have advantage when it comes to that because of the youth. Like you said, when it comes to age-wise, I have the advantage over the others. And my relationship on the grounds with the youth is wonderful. They can easily resonate. I mean, they can easily relate with me. So,
but this time, you know, where you are going, and yet between the general voters.
Okay, so you are talking about the primaries.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I think I've been there before. And then when I lost, me losing, you know, I was still around. I was still in the constituency. I was still assisting people. I was still relating well with them. You understand? And then I also believe, say, like I'm like Nika, I message, you know. And the way you talk to the people, you made them understand that this is what you want to do. This is how we are going to solve the problem in this constituency. So, maybe did you say a buyer phone there? Yes.
The best.
Yes.
The best.
I'm the best to beat Zenato.
The best to beat Zenato. So.
Well, like all the candidates because we are on the best.
Yes,
you know, yes, of course.
The best among the best.
You see, if I won't be able to beat Zenato, trust me, I won't even worry myself to come for the primaries.
Hey.
Oh, of course. Why would I come and win primaries knowing very well I'm going to lose the main election? What is the essence in that? You understand? And what's the essence in that? The ultimate goal is to win the seat. So if I know very well that I cannot win the seat, I don't think I have to come and contest the primaries in the first place.
Baby, I would have politics. Football, so the Nanka is capa, but this year, what I need now.
But now I'm a football administrator. So say me a football
administrator. This year,
I'm grooming the kids.
That's right. Mainstream politics. Yes. And I say, although shame. You've made me come to understand the politics.
Yes, the politicians are suffering.
And now can I say politics?
You see, that's I told you. Initially, some of us we want to change the narrative. You see, let me tell you something. It has gotten to a point, say, even your candidature, okay, it depends on the number of time you go for funeral and naming ceremony. Somebody will not vote for you because you didn't come for his naming ceremony or his funeral. You understand? So when I say politicians are suffering, all these things are inclusive. Maybe our other, agenda is on, maybe on to me satisfy everybody at that particular that moment. Maybe I may bow them into me back. Me bow the next man couple, they're not any problem. So what I'm saying is that shouldn't be the focus. Say MP Amba, look at what happened to Honorable Yokobo orientation. People voted him out because he didn't attend some funerals.
But you have been doing that.
Not always. I don't do that. If I have time, I'll go. If I don't have the time, I'm not going to go.
But that is the basis among what they talk about within the constitution.
So we need to change that. We need to change that mentality. We need to change that. And let me listen. This is not his job. If he has free time, but only time as one bar. Don't base on that to vote against him.
2020, Dr. Senator Rollins had 39,000.
39,000.
And then Prince Appiah also had 31,000.
31,000, yes. So the difference was about 8,000.
Difference was 8,000.
8,000. I'm going to turn things around. I'm going to turn things around. You see, you'll be here. I'll make sure. I'll make sure I'll come and look for you after 2024 elections. I'm telling you. Somebody said that this guy is so confident. Yes, I'm telling you. I'm going to look for you in 2020 after 2024. When I get to Parliament in 7 January, I'll come and look for you. 2025, 7 January. After, remember me. I'll come and look for you. Remind me.
Me?
Yes.
I ain't gonna do that.
I'll come back here and tell you that I told you I'm going to be Senator, and I did that. Don't forget, he's been an incumbent for 8 years.
Yes.
People are going to assess it based on the things she has done.
But in your assessment,
I'm not coming.
No, when you assess a senator, yes.
I'll leave that for the people.
No.
I'll leave that.
You are within the constituency.
But then I'm not. I won't talk. I won't go there.
No. I know you are not going.
I don't want it to look as if. I don't. Because me contesting. Me, I'm trying to besmirch it.
No.
But I'm trying to say, the people of Krotekole, the constituent there.
You are a constituent.
Yes, but I'm also an aspirant.
But you are a constituent.
Yes, but
as a constituent, what do you see wrong within the constituency that you want to correct?
What do I see wrong? There are a lot. You see, in my constituency, a lot of projects has been done there. There are not a lot of things to actually, let's say, Uber roads and probably maybe the portals or some petty roads issues that you need to solve. Probably maybe they are not street light and all. But I leave all these things for the assembly. But the main issue in Krotekole has to do with human capital. There are a lot of people. As I speak, a friend of mine, he was my classmate back in primary, and he was one of the best students in my class. You understand? He was one of the best students in my class. Today he's a junkie.
Wow.
He's a junkie. Because after secondary school, he didn't have the opportunity to continue.
But that wasn't.
And I always say that, yes, but if you are the MP, you are more, you are just like the first lady. She seems the first lady or the first gentleman in that constituency. These are some of the problems you need to look at and solve. There are a lot of people who are in the constituency who actually want to go to school. They don't have the financial support. And is there any structure, is there any system that is supporting these people? You understand? So you need to look at all these things. I'm not interested in the street light and in the roads have been fixed. A lot of things have been fixed. I'm looking at the human. How do you develop that? There are a lot of people in the constituency who are not having work. They've done their masters. They have their degrees. They no job. But trust me, if you are the MP, and you walk into 5 or let's say 20 companies, and you tell them, hey, this is my constituency. If there is any uproar, it will start from this constituency. It's going to affect your company. I want you to give me every slot. Give me one slot every year to get people in your company to work for you. People who have the requirement to work for you. If you talk to 20 people, how many companies will grant you that opportunity? The mere fact that an MP has come to office even talk to you, some of them they are going to appreciate, and they are going to follow. This is a good. It's a great agenda. Let's all champion this cause. So we are not seeing that. maybe if she is doing it and is on a lighter note, that's fine. But we need to see that system, that structural system there in Clotically. That okay, this is a fund system for Clotico. That people who want to go to university, who are doing well at home, that they don't have the money, they don't have the financial support. This is a system that if you don't have, okay, go to these people. They are going to solve your problem for you. This is what I'm talking about. Creating jobs for them. Doing your best to solve the flood issue. You can't tell me that, yes, like I said earlier on, the flood issue cannot be solved by the government alone. It cannot be solved by the senator alone. But trying to communicate with the people, having you kind of saying maybe quarterly meeting, townhouse meeting in the constituency, getting influential people involved in that. Trust me, if you see senator or even if you see the police officers in your constituency, in gutters, moving the gutters every month, how dare you? How dare you to litter the gutters? You can't do that because you are scared. Say, hey, Charlie, all these people are involved. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Say, from what I'm saying, from where I sit, I think the people in Cloticole, they are going to decide.
I see. Opani am na edin komo Honorable Harry Harold Cote, or aspiring gentleman, or person or court marshal on the ticket of the MPP, but the idea. Akonya no emeto ho emma na se wo mo ato aba e de ama no se onko enko ginam na MPP fo emfa no nko ana se zia no opre se akonya no MPP fo e de be ma no nti se wo mo ekohia ekoto aba no na aspirants ni nyina no wo mo to aba wie na delegates no eka se ono e na wo mo yi na then he becomes the parliamentary candidate for the 2024 general election. But for now there or aspiring parliamentary candidate. So, everybody I'm going to talk
yeah, it's in there. It's a focus in your presidential and to be or something. Yeah, for now we don't know, but tentatively on my between 23rd September to 2nd December. So, I mean, it can still fall within this period.
September to December.
Within any moment, a bit much but we don't know. As I speak, we don't know. We don't know. So, yeah, trying.
Yeah,
trying. We don't make presidential election.
Yeah, sure.
Until we are.
When that thing is done, it comes to
exactly.
And Timohono any orphan constituency.
Yeah, orphan constituency. Yes. You know the orphan constituency we're supposed to. That's the date now. So my.
Because some areas in the
I think about 10 constituencies.
Okay.
After them, they are done with their vetting and then a popular acclamation. So,
wow. That's it.
But you see, I think in every party, in every political party, they are structured, they are system. I bet my say, bet my friend phone here. More phone. Musha, decided just to make sure the things will ease up fast. Musha one way the best, and now Musha come to a compromise and decide one of you should go.
And do you see that to be happening?
No, it's possible. And it's highly probable. It can
are you ready for that?
I'm ready for that. I mean, I'm ready for that. When you go, you talk, they listen to you. But like I'm saying,
are you ready for that?
Say, you can't say, I mean, see for my when you get there, we'll see.
No.
Oh no.
You
No, but so that you know, say, be a bit more to abandon 10. Oh, it be a part of it, situations are. You be a time in your auntie. Hey, young friend constituencies, no more mere 4, 5, 6. Now you say, hey, we casa, Charlie, come away, my way, causing. It is also possible.
Until Koban is a cassis for now.
I don't say time to say,
oh, may say a Koban say, and yes, you do. A Koban say, your castle will see former lawyer Prince appear and to us.
And I make catch also say, to say, dear, may mean to me cash but it be a time no sooner. When the time is you and if you get there, we'll see what happens. I'll listen to you. No, because I make election. I'm going with my people. A lot of people are behind me. A lot of people are pushing me to go for election.
Fan basis.
So, now 2 months, man, I try vote now this time. That's so.
Sad, man, not
No, and that I know what I'm saying. Like let me catch up say me if I don't have that deep conviction, say I can beat Zenato. I'll know in the first place. I'm not going to contest the primaries. what is the essence of contesting a parliamentary primaries, knowing very well that you are going to lose?
And what makes you think, say, you can beat Prince?
But Prince, oh, you can't, several things, you can't. Who's a Prince? If you have so many Prince, he's a nice gentleman. I respect him so much, but I respect him so much. People might decide to vote for him because they can also look at the difference in 2020, the vote now. Another school of thought can look at the fact that many are contesting. Let's give him the second chance. So there are a lot of factors that comes to play in choosing the parliament. And you know how strong the guy is. You know, so any of us, it is possible, any of us, they can choose any of us if the party wants. But I mean, the delegates are kingmakers, so we leave that to them. Anytime I say, and they say, for more, I need to go back to my delegate. This is what the party is saying. What do you people think? If they are not okay, I can't be okay. Because I have a political career to protect. The same people can tell me, say, Bumene is not serious. When actually now I feel like, I mean, if they call him and then they give him something, or he would say he's not going to contest. So they need to understand. That's what I'm saying. That I can't answer now. You understand? I can't answer now.
I see. Opani am na come here Harold Court. Ono obi a obai say yento am normal melody the people of Clotte Kole na onkonko jinamu Emma MPP na omne Dr. Zonata Rollins emekansi ani senior we na ebe hunu chale sisi ade wa ye hunu ne plans ne bibia ade da na koma so. It's not about developing streets and answer why but no you here the human capital send a bear nipa as a tenam ebesesa ama nipa atumi atum pon akonanim say wonya adwuma edema obi a nipa no onkonko ye jonki onkonom tramo ne sa ne ma ne ma no megirejina kwa ho mesre share ne ma ne ma ono ne ade a esina ne so a ofeso tumi eye edeboa ema amanfo mo Kole Clotte say to aba no edema no manaba be parliamentary candidate no tumi kopiem parliament dia. All these things we will say for now they're a dream na ebebem. But before you take leave of me, the delegates say don't cast be about fear delegates. Yes. Do you still have that conviction?
Yes, I still have that conviction. Say you need to fear them. But my Baba now you see a delegate can come to you of a favor, but my be cancel pa but they don't want to. Delegate power bet my beju sika bet my money sika bi obeji on to my so fear delegate there I think it's carved on stone. It's permanent. It cannot be changed. You need to fear delegate. Obeka say there is double pleasure in deceiving the deceiver. You understand? So delegates, they are strange. I mean, you can't trust them. Even the people around me cried. I don't even trust some of them.
Okay.
But
there's some
of them I don't trust. You understand? I can say that I don't want to trust any of them. But then you also need them around. Just that I have people in other camps that give information. The other people in my camp that give so it's like that. So as for that quote, that phrase, fear delegate, I think it's carved in stone. It can never be changed.
All right. And I remember what I said by, but your people are watching.
Yeah.
I want you to speak to them in Ghana because that is their language. So talk to them. Tell them yeah, because that is the language. I mean, even you, the leader, wouldn't you treat the papa?
Let me treat them in papa. But the Mecca, actually say, you be call a presidential election. Obia and Kotuaba, Emma Nipana, he feels fit to lead the party. Okay. Their vote should not be based on, I mean, religion. It should not be based on tribal or tribe or whatever. It should be based on competency. And who do you think is fit to lead the party? Who do you think is fit to break the 8 for the party?
And who do you think is free to?
The delegates, the delegates are going to decide.
Or are you not the delegates?
I'm not going to vote, so I'm not going to say anything. That is why I'm advising them. Those who are going to vote in the president this coming 4th November, I'm telling them the thing they should consider before voting. The person they think is fit to break the 8 for the party. The person they think is fit is competence and all that. So,
have you ever assessed Kennedy Japan?
In Japan? Yes, I've assessed him. He's also a good candidate.
And what
any of our aspirants, any of our 4 presidential aspirants, they can break the 8 for us.
Break the 8?
They can break the 8 for us.
Now?
Oh, of course. You see, Ghana.
Today?
Oh, this government, we are going to turn things around.
Turn things around?
We are going to turn things around. I believe in you see, boss. We are all in this country. I'm not going to deny the fact that things are difficult in the country. Yes, Ghanaians are facing difficulties. That is the truth. But you see, when you listen to arguments or discussions where people want to make Ghanaians or people want us to believe that this government have done absolutely nothing. This is pure sophistry. It is a fallacious argument. Yes, it's true. Because even in these difficulties, there are a lot of projects that are ongoing. Salaries are still being paid. Look at the nurses from 2014 to 2020, they were unemployed. This government has employed them, they are still paying them. There are a lot of road construction. Look at the Eastern Corridor Road. So there are a lot of things that the government is doing.
Construction.
Yes. But you talk about the money in here, scanning here, sending.
So how
they will continue the work.
When?
But there are a lot of if you go to Tema interchange, there are a lot of if you go to the northern part of the country, Tamale, that is unprecedented. The first interchange in that northern part of this country. Yes. If you go to Takra, there is an interchange there. So there are a lot of projects the government is doing. Even though you see, collection of revenue has been a problem from the beginning, from the inception. It's not just this government.
But you knew it.
You see?
You knew that. And I'm going to
Entiana, your government. You see, look at who Kennedy was. He's done well. Look at, I mean, he has employed about 7,000 people. Baumia is doing excellent work. I mean, recently, Ucheki, I don't know whether you listen to GRA, Omo reporting. I said we were Kennedy, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I say this tax from this bet, you know, they've received about 25 million Ghana cedis, and they are expecting over 40 million Ghana cedis by the end of the year. These are money that we need to develop this country. So stand there, baby, and I think they are doing their best. So, boss, before 2020, or even after 2020,
I'm a copy that somewhere.
Oh. Yeah, you there, Mami Traso.
I'm a copy that.
But I'm trying to say that the government, this government, this government was doing so well.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
If you check all the macroeconomic indicators, this government was doing excellently well.
And what happened?
Also, the world was hit by a global pandemic. You know, economic activities were so. Boss, we are this government. We are doing what? I mean, yes, Ghanaians are suffering. Things are difficult, but in spite of everything,
Ghanaians are suffering.
Yes, things are it's global. I mean, we are experiencing global recession, not just in Ghana.
Yeah.
So I believe this government that things are going to get better.
I see. And I'm Mr.
I'm
sure. So by an honor,
thank you.
And I'm hoping and praying, say, 2025, you will come here.
I'll come here and tell you.
But I will first want you to come here after the elections to tell me because you have won the parliament.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And then we see you as an actor.
That's fine.
All right. I thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
And I pay open. I'm going to come on. Harry Harold Cote, or no aspiring parliamentary candidate for Clotte constituency. MPP dim and now April. None of any ball 101. Mamma none home run me back. I'm going to phone so I crowd or her. I know more abecancy any. The way I near is the echo. Feel free to join us via Facebook. Voice TV Ghana. Which means so I call Voice TV GH on YouTube. I'll call TikTok on Voice TV GH. I hold you to me a huge meeting Edward and share Edia phone, but can't say I can kind. I'm a man, so homes so I don't share and none of it. From my Kwesi Kudom, Medina had an home by this year.
Everybody Yankopon Shao, and now all Shamino. And nay a Monday. Yebeka, our Yakasa from say a Juada. And Nedua will show me and me wo Asante Achim Konomo and Nedua no paya me with Jabo for me or Konomoha. Ah, me yesu sumo djuma biti se obi ana wale sam enkoye obi ana djuma sam enkoye obi ana brabo ye bisi basen krushi ase obo no masikato ne nsam na hye ahoboni didi ne nsam ye fitifiti nsam tokro bra wo jabofo me naduo ya na se wo ba me pa chautie matna se anopa ya na okroko ade kosi na nwumre na okroko baby a wachichi ne benchane ye fa kan ne bra sisi ya enkaso wa ye late unye late because me transia show ma go sita ma me be the last person obeduru ha me pacho enne ye juada wo faka bra sante achim kono ho wosi kono ho main station akọ organizer na owo station kwana no kono wo se wo bo jabofo me ma ne bitu wono ma wo de obi a wo ba aba issue jabofo abba me ma bepam wo no wo de obeba manim straight Udru kono ho main station ho faka bia biem ko organizer no so bo jabofo no keke asa na sunsum djuma mi die bi tso bi a oda sunsum ne ne beda a eye spiritual knowledge eye sunsum awale eye breki saade ne de haba ne no bra ne de ye djuma obi de enzo oton ade na ye ka oba ye wade ye friend market kwa ye de free dwa woton aye nto unya yusu market kwa no a ade a woton no afi ye beto ama brabo na sesa wo de na ye kukurushi ase sika bia beton nsam asase so bia na ahye brawo jabofo ne menne ennaduo ya brasesi a yenye saade ne mfema wotu de ne ya yale diabetes pressure stroke na achi wo hepatitis B ana account me bacho yale essay ni pedua se ne inflama se bia no brawo jabofo ne na ye moa ma yale ne ntre ne pedua ne mo nche ne ni wunya na enkase enidaso asa enidaso ensan bra ne grade fam so ni entry yade na senfa ma sunsum yade ye betu ase ama nwato me pato enwenwene bebre ha ho da wojabofo ani wate na mpanimfo se ama me no wanse no eye yade ewo ni padua so a woni ahoto bra wojabofo ani mo ye haban edubra enuahini ebetu yade na se ama nwato enna wo hwem ye na ye dwada enna no pa ya tuana mobla na ni ojabofo na mehia sikasam na enkoyie ne yebehwe ama kwankyira ma sikasam na koyie akwantu ana obi na adada wage osikeka ana amene wo bra ojabofo anim na blade na meso emu akwankyira ma wo ho ento nyankopon hita wo se oba enaduo ya enne ye dwada enne ya wati asem edese wo wasum ojabofo amabai anne nyankopon be fa no so aboa mede bia me kase onyankopɔ de miesi wonum se kwanchen dunsia abrefo edrum nchen ayesue ehome onyehia wa no ne tesaka atia no ano ne se nipa no so ntime nkasa ema onyia nyi onipadua no moso onye onyia de a yedie no nso efatawo onua no odaka ma na dwuma etumpon no nso osese ebefro sikani ne bi bra wojabofo ne mane emoa na usika sam ni ntumpon na duo ya bratsisie wo ba busa sika yetrena legal na cities oba bu ahun so different ye busa bia de behu sunsun ne ya kyerɛ wade a obeya edin kunum de bebre wa bra bo sɔre waka enya moto na moto no ema aboa opetent miensi ne dan wɔkyena meye ade akyi a metua na mo no me pato tie sister adol so dodo ma bibi nhye wo so enka wa bra bo nhye enago ya tua na mo bra ebi a wo hwe ma no pe ana se awie na wo hwe me a me pato bra tam ne nkoi because me tenase fita no pe ya kosi enwumre wate bra na wo so ye moa wo no wa bra bo mpega wo ye godu adwuma pe entwema ade aye godu adwuma mo akoso bra wo jabofo ni me hwe wani ma enago ya nyankopon nhyira ma onye okese peace no ade say shalom bye bye
wa mani esusin onifreni nu ana efini mo frasinu ohun adi edo ye yesonisa ansana wananti
Tete mutanya menewo Tete mutanya min Ayebia fonya menewo Hello odofo midi edi Elizabeth Tesson said ya trosam no eka awo Psalm 100 or say let's worship God with gladness midi jumet ye bia ya to the din voice life worship at the brow our voice TV so if fear that anopa duba ho ekwaku se prem ebeto bla na ya sori nyame ewo honhom ene no kware mu onyame shaw se obeka me ho na ya sori erade sawo makoma ni emu a wo makoma ni emu a chayala na ye twane
Oh my darling, oh my darling.
Winter pressure won Chrome ye shishi Nesu any cheers one imbre Enunti and a voice TV and the voice entertainment show Eba Wabobuano Ujumedi sweet and some na air train with social media na won't say yeno Major Conconzamu Conconzano but Danny Ujumedi somewhere with the air training I will up there for 10 times Cassianiso na ensu wow favorite artist no ye chin never to many swa ye never to chia brabo komo no mu de e koso e wona brabum angaza na enumbe na pese me boma ere gana e ha life ana
Maya tanka mabusiafo o jeje me so se o hinemba
e gospel ana me show boss me boma ododo na efieti be de Enuti shiami ajo fanta ejuada ekopi mi fiada abra abo 4:00 p.m. Ewo Voice TV so Voice TV entertainment show ana eje enije nkwa
money like Kudom even the bit they colo tunes are one day colo show you kiss kaba.
Alright, I was saying Emma Aquaba na pay for Emra Voice Television. Jubilee today morning voice eso and anapay. Baby I will be our hemi biano. A brand so say ne amanofo esinkunya na yehwe wo mo so adwentre ene anapay ewo ensema apiepie edwa eso. Nti anapay yenhwe na yenkonkodi nkobe na wo enuanom mienu ewo menchen ewo ha say representing the NDC. Menua Bema or me immediate right has a Unia Bema Jonathan N.A. Ashite or mention or member of the Greater Accra Communication Team NDC. Extreme right Yenia Bema Yao Safu and also a communication team member. Ablekuma Central or so a constituency treasurer among the party NPP our Ablekuma Central and I pay on us and I'm watching Mokwaba. Joe,
yes, sir.
How about your mama? What to say?
Yamiado, Ibiaboko, how do mama?
What to me call and so to me a follow on that command speech.
Yeah, me follow Kaka and you occupy Kaka with the Judo constituency. Yeah, to 2 years more.
Then I never saw.
As for the Judo, you're picking your phone up and say, or more, Edan, no many Kaka.
Mompany for no.
Yeah, your constituency
executive. Or more than any money.
Sure.
Say,
Ododo constituency, I feel I be parliamentary primaries.
Sure.
In a party be on Emra. Na party nimra ne wokan article 41 clause 8 no e wo sub clauses A B C okay e kire say obi pese wonye parliamentary candidate e wo NDC ticket so a the primaries may be lead to making you the parliamentary primaries, no. There are normal I was a meeting and son away to me either.
You should even be a card-bearing member.
You should be a card-bearing member of the party for not with in good standing for not less than 4 years.
Yeah, sure.
Now we had one man of free MPP by in 2021.
Of free MPP?
Sure.
What are you telling me?
Of free MPP by or contesting in Lantebana man. More parliamentary primaries in 2019.
Nanado ni Lantebana.
Banaman. Yeah, Nanado Kobo ni Lantebana no yes. Or contesting in 2019 in Olusu to Lantebana man on the 28th September 2019.
And
Olusu no. When free party ni ma but no party ni mo ye campaigning Yamanyama. At some point in time we had videos of him on the 27th July on TV, so ye campaign can say Mahama is incompetent and all that. Mahama should come for economic lecture. So this man joined on the 16th September February 2021
he joined NDC.
And I am paying for no because Omaji Sikanti.
Have you any evidence to say Omaji Ska?
Omaji Ska. No. Listen.
Emra. You are alleging, no?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Have you proof?
Omaji Ska. Because Omobabe Parliament constituency elections, no, he gave some of them money to campaign.
Oh, that's a campaign money.
Me say. I
don't know just Omaji Ska.
The time I cover things up, no, these are internal issues. I'm telling you, Omaji Ska. Because Monji, I don't know how much they took, but Omonji
you are saying so Omaji Ska, you don't know.
Remember, Omonji Ska, somebody that joined the party in 2019, 2021, obey a declaration say we're joining party 2021. More content is on cultural character, and then more forged documents at the amount say or joining party in 2019. Now say 2019, so I'll be kaya. Around June, July, any year, Ghana in a year of parliamentary primaries. Any some parts of the country, a constituency is edit to hold. Although there was not even a single violence in the Diodo. Or more to me, any tangible reason why Omodi banned a 2 year constituency. So, I think yet, as you say, on my document say after the primaries 2019 or joining NDC 2019 until September 28 no until some more primaries no before September and they will do 2019 will do 4 years no man October say elections and then there seminar kwa court I'm paying for shishim and what we will tell them themselves briefly they should try and do the right thing and yes sir they basically because time I ever cover up things and then you ever can say this is politics, internal politics. Sometimes you try to impose someone.
Why now? Or party?
Mr. Michael, your boy Anan. I won the entire political career, win election, and I'll force it because they think they have the constituency executive majority of them behind the man. Now, Omo force say Omo to me the nefa vet in Nimwa. Ubekaya Tokwabi could see the original office honor. It was due to Sadia. We call vet in the evidence in your management said this man is not qualified. Let their brain pin for Mundi Emras and my party. Because some of us we suffered in the party. At my age, I'm in my early 20s. My dad police cells on the 7th of December, I was part of the coalition team. Any achievement me call that police cells because of politics. Made that so court on the 18th of December, me san court 3 years. Me Gina court. You be a parliamentary aspirant, Nilan Tebanaman, SU me for defamation of character, high court. So some of us we've toiled, we suffered for the party. The brutalization is near the idea. A bro, you entry people 42 18 near the idea. Ubi have gone through all this. Na say and there nipa ne do this one. Or time anyhow yeah or more say they started the party with this guy. He had nothing and then he's coming to be their boss. Or mumpe they beko go there can kokona. And no or time anyhow yeah no na.
Or more time why?
More time on about for the shikote.
Oh okay.
More time no. Because the man for no reason they hate the man for no reason. Somebody who has gone our constituency executives, they are against the man because of more time. Or more feel say they started with this guy. Some of them they built houses before the man built his first house. Some of them they bought cars before the man bought his first car. But and there many workers say the man is coming to be their boss because we handle who ye and a constituency who say This is a man capable of leading the constituency. Say you're a new anyone. There are a lot of them there. I didn't know.
So with all what you just said, then Neil and Tevana points we have found.
You see, our MP Neil and Tevana in this matter have been advised not to pass any comment on our MP because as an MP, say oh yeah MP ama udodo for he's done an excellent job. But Ebane said internally, being a father for the party, say or no, getting to the end of his service, no, or will feel it.
I'll come back to you. But that's it. Yeah. Now, over and out, you know, you're another.
No, they'll come up.
As a man of catch us a catch there.
I see, Matcha, T4, and the Emerson for the share.
I do also.
The Panamuba and the paper will be a home and check a seat, a man. And now you're Nina Nati for my Central MP. Smith Shannon pay. Now, not going to a simple. And now to say a year offense. For my Ghana, the Lishan and Sana. And you come say maybe a train, we are the bonny be business in you. Emma Niema, a gin, said, or Sabon, or one share, say they are in Alban. Nam say, Nipper who are minting Panaman Commentino. Scabia will be I say the bonny Panam Pan. The Bobos Alban. As a economy, no, a touching cacra. You will need therefore with me SCC, I must have back to track. That is exactly what they are doing now. No man will be a knack a jeans and could do and persuading in now started a buffer. To say, Empan Krama, Ghanaians in Irish and women. Say, baby, I could do the Umbuso, we went to it. Ama a hunter about a month. Tinaka crack was a problem of my Ghana in Nipa with me now.
Royal. Sir, interchange you know what is the problem?
Interchange, they say is development idea is coming here. Any name say is Cassam so and want to touch Magaka. Anything you call IMF. IMF never call any sooner. Medical my first phase. Second phase no will hit around November. I know say second phase in the bar. Normal project I stand still now. Best start it as our life. The case is a second phase in the bar.
It says Canamadia project in Becao.
It will say a bob brand airboat. A brand airboat 10 piano or share a winning. It says a share winner and share the whole Nabus BOG, you hold my near projects. We never share or never be BOG in Shia.
Project a casino hydro do no harm.
Yes, I can.
Never ban a sentence can you.
Who said, me found us a wine shares a minute and I said, simple and a betosa safely. In the process, no, Yaribia of the Kawa, Saya and also how we are Kawa. We will do so project so we go. It's also Yari and Sana, what to me away. Into definitely a Basana, Becca, when she share, was sharing general. Now, unforeseen circumstances have opportunity. The woman said a projection is a via Dasi, a Nikumasi airport to Mina, you cry. I can't just feel fixing. Because of Sahara, we hear BCC in the money now, but in the same department, if you cry and Sana, a couple to general election, the way you need.
As a politician, they be a son of my motor and train, because I don't know my own says cow. Scour, I've a project in a story. A story we are. You must be a mountain train, so you have a 2 banner Massayaba.
And I make him say,
Mode bed that die.
I share the Ufi out to cry, we share. But in Yanshin, I know the day, you see the light of the day because of unforeseen. If you have one plan, as I don't know, a babaton on the way. Okona, as I had an abaton. I didn't have it. But you will not be sad, maybe I'm son of it, especially the one is border on earth. and answer one point. Go to another answer. Now go have a member and then effective which is our amount fee and answer or woman answer woman. And now to see the SEO Israel. No man could be use it be said, but it's definitely no almost shape your maybe a better because of the air cost. It's on buy.
But it's a COVID more or less was a blessing to Ghana because he is cabin break.
Sana among folk.
Me, Sana Miss Maker.
No, it's not true.
Yeah, Yeska.
So, oh, Yesika, said you be a bro 1 million and not 2 million. Maybe a harness borough, maybe 10 billion. And to do the abroad, what it say will be great, could be breast and poor. But I didn't listen, so I be at times, maybe I don't buy and buy move 2 or 20% cost normally. Wow. And not just say have dress anymore. I'm telling you, in a situation like that, you know, we share a day, say a holiday, a car or mineable. Not the whole 1 year. School form, go school, teachers to fee, you are paying them. And we are saying, say, a blessing in Mount Ghana. No, the Pacokas are not the Oka. Because even one holiday, a car ever told man, so one holiday, never the whole year. And they can't on my nabo.
After so long, they try by each year.
The tax in our hotel, or home theaters in the because
people were paying.
People were paying. I'm going to my uncle talk. I did. I'm a battery seater. I better make campus because I was okay. We will be a man. If people are not be come see people were afraid. Because in present the permission. It is a man called Mango anymore. I better make campus. It's for 1 or 1.5 years where now the system was off. And it's a blessing. I believe there be a blessing free. So we are no be able to say the 200 enough so we see as enough acquire. Abra I don't know how many be millions. And we are blessing.
Okay. Joe. I'm say interchange what are you super one of my here. Or just so now the way a delay in what will you tell me? Is it a matter say a buy no for your buy say COVID and the yakwa when him Jamaica say man have a cash strapped and it's a project now account but say no hydrogen in him can whisk off ana
you see when you force sanko fire nchi me refi say mechi anko for back you know I'm starting sure. So let me use this opportunity to extend greetings to my incoming Member of Parliament, Honorable Alfred Ashikoti, Makacha Delegate Omodo Dudu say. A many drew, na say Omode a date for elections next summer. Na yakoto abana. Baby biara oda, sisi oda number 2. But yempai bone say party penny for ne de mrabe juma. Ama papa na wo free ba ye na once on fatas for be contesting no ye yin free home baby biara honorable Ashikoti beda e wo ballot paper no subia no omonto abama no. Okay. And then back to your question no, you see when I meet MPP communicators na ye ba be ka oman no ho asem bibi enkoyie anase bibi atochima na ye ba be ka there are two things you cannot take it away from them. There are two things that they be omudi yo mu free mu. Number 1 is COVID-19. Number 2 is Russia-Ukraine war. Na mobo say ye contract. Say contract in sika ye de be contract no deal no ye wie dada. Na ye de sika na ato hodom say monfa sika we nya den enfan wie adwuma no. Na so ba bet na ha se aka say COVID-19 any Russia-Ukraine war nti COVID-19 by and so obia government no obia ma be kan kire yen say Sino hydro deal no sika no ye bi dia kwhwa ya lefo obia ma be kan kire yen say Russia-Ukraine war no ye sika ni bi e dia ko support Russia na e dia ko support Ukraine ana e dia ko toto bomb 7 e dia mo dia ko mo ntokwa. So what has Russia-Ukraine war and COVID-19 got to do with a project more abandoned project no? We say every single penny we are spending on this no timemufo tax paying no or taxes no muchiano and no any debate as can. So say all the taxpayers money project now at some point who face challenges are come and tell the people, say, these are the challenges. You don't blame Russia-Ukraine war, you don't blame COVID-19 for something that has already been paid for. The entire woman air train, so no, you've already said it. For Munim, say, a banner performance, and as you're moving into 2024 elections, no, it is going to be a story of John Mahama, any Professor Mills, 8 years, or performance. Any Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ni Baumia or performance in 8 years. And not any bit a kind of say the tiebreaker because everybody will be going there to propagate. But then the abet to me ama ubia atini huasie ehun say we eyechin we party A eyechin party B no and then say ye share we track record and I we performance over the past 8 years. Any way performance time on nso nya the mantle now olidi party Ghana in 8 years no. Nipa wabo modern no and aban wabo modern pan near beto abama no. Now say ebeba nesa they have to divert attention from that debate because anytime I bet na table say ebe discuss bibi and I say ebe can say okay yeah, let's compare Mahama any Atamil's administration to that of Nanado any Baumia any idea on which we need that debate no. And some create diversion and divert and conforming akọ then they will have to hold on projects as say HSKB. Now say a good time a year kwa campaign na. No more the campaign for kwa good condition. Our be good condition some more be commission a project I was saying come we da. But oh yes answer oh mati me move for bre. Because when I was coming I used the you can say Mochi Road no. Me use Mochi Road at the by. Me feel do me fabuko boxing arena side one eba. Me catch how many minutes we spent on that stretch before we were able to get to Kaneshi overhead. When it was supposed to be some like within a minute or two, what to make free Honomako. But because the thing is still under construction, because government is trying to play the late tactics, saying a better move to media campaign. You see, Abino has gotten to a point that the Abine or the government of the day needs to start respecting the people. You don't play politics with everything. Omu de bibi omu ne politics. Inti ende aban nankasa de nkrofo atoto positions are omu ntumi nyomojume yi ende hwe akoso modam spillage. Na do wakwa akotena ho no me campaign. Ka kire ohene se u believe say or political party. At a time the people were in crisis. At a time people needed solutions. And yes, natural disaster being here. But the mismanagement of Wangasa officials and lead you to this situation. You go there, you play politics with it. So it has gotten to a point that the MPP government, MPP communicators, any MPP officials should make they stop to politicize issues of national interest. This project, no, I'm an for taxes now, and one bank for some million in them. Now, so almost a moon chain. I'm a more than creative diversions that they lie. We, the NDC communicators, so yeah, ready. Say, they want to move forward with you, Wangasa.
Okay, may that's it. And then was so good. Brian, the work account. Okay, Fatima.
In Ghana here, Hatia, Okojiska, say low, say UOG projects. Now, Oji a free parliament, 1 year. So, 2 parties, no, MPP and DC. And DC, your West. Or your West.
Oh, really?
Or West is my mom home a year mama. Kufota project I be Kufo, I give you we are this carry AC as carried out. Mobile complete hospital.
My example, because we will give you series of examples.
Be quiet. Hospital. For G by
AC be quiet.
Na make am say ka project ya na mo we free e-blog na mo say every answer no 10 you know mo say 200 na every year bia wo mo say 50 mo ko say no mo say 29 that is a parliament
Almost it is 170. If you are talking of completed projects.
Completed. We are talking about complete. No, we say
completed 29.
No, that is what was in the parliament. Opagogo. Omko parliament. Omko completed.
Okay.
23, 29. Every year we have some completed 50.
Yeah, for 4 years.
For 4 years, 200. And then you are here complaining. Mami Cho. NDC, any MPP. Won't even find NDC compare MPP in any circumstances because I'm a Quran, what Kruma, you know the whole world. And I know O brother Bill, many better now. I say now, Muka Ukraine, COVID-19, or Mukrana Ukraine, or the ground, look at you.
Sure.
Look at you. Ukraine. And now economy Russia the and now 10 countries are almost stressed more. Ukraine, Russia, Ghana, other countries 10. And so you can't say I real with the air I must say encounter. You miss out. Time about 2016. From 2014, 2015, 2016. A dear power is serious. Nothing. Or how you and serious. And so I don't really know. Munya pe don kom de kugu senchi some kwa kopɛ adwen kyerɛ economy na abubu no we nam na abaka dompe no mo kopɛ kwan a mo bɛ yama nam na sa aba dompe no ho na mo sɛ ka don kom kugu senchi na bibia nsi wiase o na mo ne kɔhye amepa se mo ne kɔhye ase na mo stri na adwuma bia mo mfa adwuma bia o krom ha nurses teachers name them. It took Nana Danko Akufo Excellency. Obaye and son of Beck Clay Sadlina, nurses and Mojabuho, teachers and Mojabuho, Sa Copium, say I rebaya, and Nissa and Emanema, and we'll check a crap about Manus. It's a mechanic, it's a project now, no. Project be a near Sasumbia, and they're completing. Copium said, Say I restarted and I'm more winning a higher store. Namepamu Yabaya. Was I a Jan Hono? As you say, and this is the Oyebida. As Mudimu, we are west. Oh, Mamma. Sika, I project one boy, I course that. In dollars, mobile pretend times 100% ever have account. Make my show a circle to Achimota Road. For time, that was 43 million. Money I only call $105 million. What does it? It's more the cat. San Neman store project in that they are moving west. Before you young affordable houses. Mujan home one copy myself before to buy and was a way. The project here. And as we are here, Muska said, we had a home my area. West until the man called
Brian, I'll say parliamentary books about 29 of the projects, e-blocks, are NDC, a complete year. That is what the education minister said then. And now it also tells you, say the NDC completed 40 plus. That is what the NDC is also saying. To the but you have something to say, something small.
Or can I be said?
No, which parliament?
Yeah,
or say
29.
Or see,
Ghana, open baby, you records. A year, do my wit minimum says you said this is the record.
Education.
All right.
But over one thing say the idea, with my can number be out per 50.
All right.
But when you go to the parliament, or you talk into 29 was what they elect.
Yes. What's the parliament in Chantro Honoma? And your Honor Naira and another Danko Kufado Kojina can say why over 1,800 kilometers of routes. Yeah, check Google, no 1,800 kilometers of routes, a be free hack of China. And your Honor Kojina is, and your Honor Chantro. And your Honor and a Moko Boom Kunta, and men who buys them no. So don't tell me parliament in Chantro. Parliament, hold on. Allow me. Meba. What's the parliament? And I will win it free. Mama will producer an image to project. It is not 29. A MPP and a majority caucus level parliament, no. And more can say John Mahama complete 29 enya no kre eno ye number 1 number 2 o kan you see ye ban say abandoning project John Mahama abandoning project e chi na obia project a ye wie ye na e wo se mo nto aso mo se me nto aso oba ye constituency odo constituency the last time we were say me kai there is this primary junior high school any primary school a che wo honom a eye Accra Sempe community school esi honom for so many years here and Van that point ebe cut short and am I the contractors ni na ade ba ye and community day school na the community guest house and for a park by iregu honom and for kokoda honom and MPP aban moja school na be si honom ye wie bibia it was about 60% completion and sana MPP aban ba ye baby esi ne ho adesi and then obodo constituency honom Salaga market honom na edwadifo ye maame no ye na nam ko honom ko diga omunye sika de ba ebe fie be hwe omoma na omunwa no muma muko school ya be bubu egu honom ye bubu egu honom since 2016 na ye bubu egu honom a ye di contract a share contractor ansa wa ba be commissioner wa ba be kati so de ba be bibia they started omu yi nkofo no free Salaga market e de bi mu ko London market e bi mu omo ntumi anya ba bia ntena no omu ti fie and the MPP for by almost some bad project contract review. Almost by contract review for 7 good years getting to 8 years. Almost that's your contract review. Yeah, mama motivate. Oh, munye jumanye. And then odo constituency honoma. Oko Independence Avenue. There is this e-block. Here are John Dramani Mahamesi. And no cry and can't complete it no because enkwafo enkwalane nkon continue mu ye. Oko honoma e-block yesi we bibia wo mu 100%. Their can say contractor now pre-funding. Contractor now will see at the end of government MPP buying just give him his money. Now on my coin, na munko commission and kwalan continue. And then he block na edi Ghana fosika ebe tuama nkwala na tene mu aya de 7 good years esi honom na say. Ukoma ennomani ade ade ana sentin time agi ho nyina aboso. Na wote ha say e kan tell me say NDC aban we abandon project. What are you talking about? You see a room maybe a yebetena TV so ayen kan okrenche
ekibetena on bone
yenka na say mo okay dey say yan okre number 1 Osi John Mahama completed 29 which you know it is not true.
It's 29.
Number 2
I'll prove to you
he quoted parliament
he didn't to you. He quoted parliament but that was you see say BBC e wo parliament you say parliament say enye parliament na say my majority for no e na e ka de omunim e ka de be favor omo. But there has not been a single day our parliament you voted
because the education minister can say NDC a complete.
But education minister is it the current education minister?
Or two from mo left a year
or say Muja 29 but the MPP government will complete another 30.
It is very funny. So
project now NGC 200.
Yes.
And our World Bank that's the 24, 23 or 24. I stand corrected. Almost sir. And pay. If you say sir 23 na World Bank the end scanning. The World Bank the na a come home. 23 no. And no money account or dia my year. I say fact. World Bank the anyway. The World Bank among is going to be. World Bank which is 23 or 24. And my year, no money because person money come on the but the truth that you say, Momo dia every year the embassy 15. 29. That is the friends note a year money jar, more money prepare money jar.
So can I ask you maybe so asem? Maybe so asem. Say aban eko Jessica every World Bank hold the project. Na nya aban project am say Sino Hydro project na emodia.
O say enya aban ko jide.
Maybe say aban Jessica or World
Bank. Not getting me.
Oh me ba.
You're not getting me.
Aban dey any hono ma Mr. Aban hold on. Ghana we are not beyond 8. Ti say na momo kan no. Ghana no ye gi Bosnia ye ko soliciting for fund from elsewhere. Enti aban ekoji sika free obi honom World Bank will say hifa no the be project any aban achievement
metie
na mo ahabo na ye wododo ha say no about 2011 when Neil and Van der Poel was the you can say operations director for presidency and no any then finance minister echo sign Chinese Development Bank agreement in the buy and on modi project no says can free China but sika no second trench na meba hold on second trench na me try baby second trench na ye de project no aba e wo MPP abreso mo kan e de aka mo project no it is sika en free Ghana enya aban no achievement mo de no ka mo look at it Mohammed's administration completed 46 e-blocks and not 29 what are you talking about
or misinterpreted the whole show. Some may kwaji sika or web bank.
No, be some question.
Some may kwaji sika or web bank. Some project way. Mumu ame na me ye. No more buame because of when you are doing.
And no nya by achievement.
And different. And the way we are there labor.
Hey, MPP.
Because we make us biara.
Oh, ti kasa.
What say uba be 200 and more mine. No school. Why they are working? Yenso eni ji ho. Enti yenso ye ba be we say 23 I can't hold the away.
And you know that.
I know minister can pay everything. Oh, dear, now obey also be used to wow means now they're only a. And so means now by now, why you know? Ah, we are 29, went to my 50, even a year, say a year, 4 years ago, went to my 50. What you go for? Be there on the who's away at the Panama, okay, I'm from Macau, who seek a music and Yamamino. What you from Macau, dear now, who can't obey 200 and not all. Because 200 now, so by every year there should be a 50. Okay. If we are 50, you go to me, and what's some America? Okay. And then we're bank, the opposite was now, yeah, and I want you once
my fancy way, but to my knowledge, dear, what I know is Parliament, when we say NDC completed 29. And then NDC also came in to buttress their point, said they've also completed 46. Into the empire and not for now. Now, Yemra, now the Danko Akufo-Addo on planting for food and jobs too. He is of the view, say, right now the agriculture is the backbone of every economy. And when they say planting for food and jobs, and as you see at the youth me, Abua, Amaomano, Afan and Tumapa Efra. So we all must delve into that and help the agriculture sector grow. Joe.
Medase, you see, planting for food and jobs.
I had
a same no. Oh, kana, I am oh, yes, because
I want to answer and can cast an outcome. Sir,
yes, because Nanka, it was a idea a bois. Timemufo. Idea be a MPP for the buyer. Me as an NDC ni G2 mankasa. If there are too few things, and I normal bakubi nubi am G2 mo said this is a good policy. To me implementing a very well. Ebeboa timemufo na planting for food and jobs account. Okay. Because in 2017, I almost started here the campaign for planting for food and jobs. No, na omoko baby ekoye we amoka say oh. Say you share your agricultural sector now. Sometimes the farmers, any or more dia and no any no, they find some challenges. Now I feel so no marketing strategies near the no and so very poor. I feel so no it is here to me the modernize the agri sector now. Encouraging for more to me and move into a farming. And then I may say no mejitum as an NDC ni. Na me mpa ebo ane say to me amanesisa but the implementation no akwako yehu nyan bi unhu assemnity ehu ne nan na ye can we don't talk about the monetary aspect. As I said, this policy no a policy aya investing Ghana fusika sikepudu ediashem in 2022 alone. Ghana we spent 614 millions of taxpayers' money in the implementation of the planting for food and jobs in 2022 alone. 2023 budget of Mondia Bray say we are spending over 660 million of Ghanaian taxpayers' money in this planting for food and jobs. Now, on the 17th of April 2019, no, mobile launch our first model for the planting for food and jobs. No, and mobile kind of two leading set crops na crops no almost say cheche planting for food and job policy implementation cheche mu in 5 segments. 5 segments. Now first one no crops. Be their crops near their day. The first year of planting for food and jobs now the main aim and our target and Ghana for number 1 planting for food and jobs create food security Ghana for. Number 2 say improving the food sector and say the agri sector ama eduane asem enkoye asem bia webi. Yes. Number 3 create employment ama you can say the youth Ghana has it. The first year you started planting for food and jobs and Bank of Ghana statistics catch Ghana for say in the first year of planting for food and jobs Ghana is still importing food amount sika you say any importing foods if any free amount now say we share the rate at which you're importing food during the time you're implementing a policy your friend is planting for food and jobs eba create jobs ama timemufo aba ma eduane bo ayefo Ghana ha say no that was the time na eduane bo din Ghana ha say that was the time eduane bo din no enye no pe bom ye importing eduane banche body any ade edifi amono ne edeba. So you ask yourself, say, how are they planting for food and how are they creating jobs? Because just this recently, in 2022, World Bank the report said over 8,500 Ghanaians has been rendered into poverty because of the mismanagement of Amai. Close to 1 million of Ghanaians, 1 million. What they buy your Ghana population more and yes, because Ghana, the whole Ghana a little over 30 million. Now say you can you mismanagement able to Myanmar close to 1,008,500 people, 850,000 Ghanaians. Adani in for Ghana because a buying into mean to in jobs now planting for food and jobs in creating anyway. How many jobs were created? And then this won't say how many youths are even into farming because you believe it says Kana yedi shemono yedi bi kwakoto fertilizers atiti so diama and then fertilizers na dromahama time na ubo say ya fertilizers so not for sale no and then fertilizers na you subsidizing na enkofo enya cheap price omudi omo farming no and then fertilizers no boy dey. And then fertilizers na near the farmers for free, no cocoa farmers near the no crampo no, and no more time of cocoa farmers. So how are you planting for food and jobs? This policy was to ease farmers no bed in their dorms, so no. It was to cushion them. It was to motivate them to be able to invest more into their farming and then to invest more, put in more effort to be able to strengthen the agri sector. But and now I know what I say. How many people are into even farming? Now, omo farming ni wia. Now, omo the seeds ni share forma. You don't leave it there. There are stages. At some stage, ube here fertilizer. Some of them you need fertilizers to be able to help them grow well. Some of them ube water no any other day. Now, so what are the difficulties? Just to get fertilizer to be able to grow their crops. Now see you are planting for food and jobs. Into what injecting Ghana Fusika 660 million 2023. Edi Ashemu. Why injecting Ghana Fusika 640 million in 2022. Previous years, 2019 almost started this planting for food and jobs. No, Ghana has spent in every year. We spent over 600 million in implementing the planting for food and jobs. Now and there. Go to the market. Kokope intos kitwa baku say 87 minutes say 82 cedis. Intos 2 cedis. So where are the food we are planting for? Number 1, we are not creating jobs. Number 2, we are not planting for food. We are not seeing the foods in the because and then just look top body kitwa baku say 87 minutes kitwa say it can sell for 5 cedis.
planting for food and jobs. Send one person now come now. Baby and a bit develop.
Baby a bit develop. So
for which?
So at this stage,
for which plantain?
Maybe. Okay, say plantain in your part. First stage in crops. Number 2, planting for export, and then for rural development. So for you to plant to export means you have enough.
Okay.
And we are done with the crop sector. So you do second stage, planting for export. Just a crop stage, ever solve your problems and your challenges are your Ghana has with foods. And it is a do second stage, I will export it, and I will export it as you can have a banner, what do you call rural development? Say the first stage, ever sort out your food challenges and war. That's it, that's all food challenges anymore. What did you plan for? So what you say? So the American I want to say, NPP abino, Bibi Biano Muso Bubiano, Oman Omo beji Ghana Fosika, see the Kwako you wear, Ube Yena, it will be demo, then a house girl, and then a housemaid, Aquacuya, then an court, Ube Yena, say some and send this Sikasi Adventure in school fees. That is the NPP abino. So this planting for food and jobs, me my potenance wom kakra matena sape manso kakra mehu ekwan a ekuayefo ananya sa ne kan no ya me ekraniti metwi ni ma mehu ekwan ekuayefo ebre efaso just to grow on way and then we decide that omo ye kan say enwura ne so a ehye enwura no sometimes ema a clear line no mutumi e dey farming no we decide was selling for 5 Ghana cedis in 2017 when they were taking power. And then we decided selling for 45 Ghana cedis and still counting. We decide one bottle of food decide. So a farmer, what say you are planting for food and job? Making sure say the farmer no who better I'm managed to me planting One we decided selling for 5 cedis was selling for 5 cedis when you held power. You held on to power. And then we decided selling for 45 Ghana cedis and still counting. Enti farmer no kwako ye adwuma no. Na se okoton ne no my no. Oton no my anyway, na so onya sika. Oba be say ni nyina on fertilizer and we decide again. And then the farmer will come back to square one. So the government should ease the high cost of living in the country. They should try and implement this planting for food and jobs policy. The farmers will be benefiting. We will have the effect in our market because and then like I said earlier, in toast I'll bet on the 5 cedis, in toast I'll bet on the 10 cedis we measure. And I go to the restaurants. Oto amono mu de ye kan say for ebe gusu kra ma no gusu. She talk kra no gusu because omo ko market no e kwa koto ingredients no omodi tonton omodi ye shitone for any ade na. The boy thing. So the planting for food and jobs, where are the foods?
Who is that?
No, I mean busa buy no. So once I buy no a representative e wo ha say omo communicator wa say onya chance na on share baby a fruits ne ko. Because at this point, we should be exporting food per omo arrangement. I think we've bypassed the stage almost the second stage planting for export and rural development. We are at the greenhouse technology project. And no greenhouse no mostly almost selected 3 villages. The best greenhouse technology, And also I was saying we were supposed to be exporting before we get to that stage. Are we exporting now? No. Are we still importing? Yes. So the first two stages, of this policy, are failure. Okay. It is a way failure. Why don't you deal with the first 2 stages before you get to the third stage? And then about betna has say now MPP communicate about betna and I this for there. At the papa bia and MPP beba bia omo mfuaso na ye mfuaso say. Me starting no man can't Ghana for say me I believe say bibi biara MPP be ya ebe boa Ghana for because we can who be and then say yeti ebro so na say dokono ye turn 4 cedis sia no yeti so the battery cedis a emwa me did 2 balls of kinky it is say dokono free 4 cedis eba 3 cedis and eba 2 cedis na say first me did 8 cedis and e to dokono mienu edi na say sia me did 4 cedis beto mienu a say ebe boa so MPP abai no omunhwe no munye bibi emfa this planting for food and jobs no ho na omunye no ekwan a ebetumi aboa temamufo ekwan a eduane bo ebeyefo ekwan a ebeye attractive na emebunu ti se me and as a youth be young boys and girls to say me age no he betumi enter into farming because a lot of people don't see any interest in joining farming because of the challenges the farmers are facing because ebimu feel say farming is mainly for enkofo or say be omuntumi nko school ye but yes sir ukọ abroche ni hwan enkofo kita degree e de farming eno krampo boa wo mo emomutumi ye den etumi ye yi ene fisheries agriculture school na ekere this farming ni ade no ene bisa ho say school na akosi sen ukọ ho no ma school na say poto yes schools no they are not investing in the schools so if you want to plan for food and jobs you should motivate people to enter into the agric schools to go and learn agriculture and then they will come out and come and work. But then if you are not helping the youth, if you are not educating them, if you are not making them see the need or the reason instead they need to enter into the agri sector, and then you just work of Ghana for Sika over 660 million Ghana cedis for 2023. Now say me the shame. Where are we seeing the money? Me and Meti has do I know where to get that part of the 660 million Ghana cedis to go and do farming? I don't know. But some of the micro schools now, that is when I will understand the agriculture very well. I will understand the agriculture sector very well. And then I will find interest in joining. Okay. They should try and use the taxpayers' money very well. They shouldn't go and misuse the money, put it in their rooms, in their wardrobes. Now, house girls now they are the baby. We are not better now. House baby can't bro for can see actually. Yeah.
No problem. But anyway, I'm happy say this morning we are here talking about somebody's policy.
Ono no ewo aha. Edi mi ono no hu na o so ka ho se.
sometimes you say we duty to ask questions.
On the duty in the say.
The
duty is to go to buy.
No, go for boarding free. 7. Baby, a child, being class. Baby, a child, and I say, or find say. Because over connect your phone soon. A price anymore, and it's over. Yeah, away in him. But the true, a crowd marketer. Never a cost by times 10 or so. Maybe trouble didn't be a major. It is a novel time now, can say, a friend say, planning for food room, ya may tell, say, nobody, spot. Oh, I go. Okwa vast like no imagine the cars this is one of more because let me say be say mature be say before offense before yeah sport means a bro what I say now Mr. Kwesi
yes sir
and say planting for food now a buy no abanu so ade hunu say ye wo enuane bebre ye maaye no ye export to say sikasem say tell me memfa sa planting for food in dey emra na ye me man emba ni bi emebu so say de enko export na ye nso kra emra na cheap ni tim to bi enti edu ebrum mu say sa de no kra omni aba no without say be irrigation no ye ntimi miti ye hihye no apese ye dey eba no because so okay so we train rain season obenya problem for the past 3 good years me a farmer but team pa 3 good years ni Ghana hanom awia farming and ma enya aduane pa is to bre ye June July August de ne eno ye ntimi hold until September October November is so to net we dua bro it we dua mo a eno na etimi si ni beans na na etimi si eno ye dua ne pa ye crop etimi kipu obi onim farm bia beti ase because stop bread na enwo ento ni si on ma na epro but we ade na ye October November December de no eho na etimi dra yi a otimi ni eho ma etimi ni esi sa 3 good years na we an class no udru wa na beti ase say government team pass so on irrigation bre o mo no reasonable and every person human being be one of be and ko bom pa ye masa ade dey ebam because ko duru o mo honum na duru pebra from ye fan say September ko no dry season mu no even when they call the barber January February March it's so modern and nobody found there and no so maso pa no tete because ko afu mani ko dua dey almost about 99% of indigenous no more no farming no mere omoye enti se won nya irrigation no anko ya all year around a farming na ubon say when your problem and into omo say irrigation here the buy government spent over 1.2 billion on that irrigation you know and then 1 billion no and then the agric minister is saying say all these things no honum munya mutubetima ye farm all year round adentina still no eno mani bi honum a edigu so export sanete dia wo hu ba bia problem ne dey ewo then into on phase 2 of planting for food here the eba na sa problem no a ewo honum no o ma ba be yi afi ho se de eniema ebe ye o ka bi o say rice 2016 na rice import ye no krum hanum 607,000 metric tons and 2022 now rise ko 1.190,000 metric tons and the man ka so obi nya adwuma bia amon for ye adwuma and planting for food is working and she share on dey so ma on sa phase 2 riba na american or person access to friend say credit no feasible emma farmers no ebio science na ye ne do no ejakosi tiepa o science na ye ne do no emma nipa ne ntimi nya ne kese obo no ane keto e se do ne ba
ti ebe hia machine no
ebe hia machine what I say enti won sa no mani Japan wo mu a ekwa on fa so yo mo de na minister we person ne de ne ba ene se ukọ baby am ko ya menyime da ma mu nkura ase no ukọ a eda ye ho nyina akwa obeka ne bia 100 houses what I say 100 houses no mo nyina ye farmers sanity there and ye me see joint bi a ye the tractor ye the afidie ani dua bru afidie ani twa afidie ani wi afidie ani do ye ni nyina e ba besi hanom wo a wo hia bi no rabe high for the minimum cost kra what I say enti so be high a una kwakoye wo fu ne du be say u spray a e machine any spray also o be high na ne ko ebi obi a won so person no kokodo no so be high no ne ko mu wi anam ne aba dan say obi say individual obi an koto no machine no mfa me de o me farm esa na nipa ni nya sika engongo tobi tambia no nipa mi enu miensa bi pe na etim do no kese na majority of farmers now mono Ghana have say about 65 or 60% ay farmers no na majority no intimi mechanize o farm until this time no omo go we say joint we say no okura say na ba bia wo a ubetmenya machine bi no high na nakoye odwuma na ba besi ho in this person do 10 acres it will be easy for you to do that 10 acres no what I say and no phase 2 no ede beba eno na say ka ho so ne bon da wuru say san hihye a aban ne ba no ye nyina e mompa ye na nye dai emrem because me de bia meka say until said northern region sa 5 northern region no ye be resource o mama do afuo not this farmer e be 100 acres 1000 acres 50 acres see I didn't sound we are so mo anya sa farm no nota say projection say beti emo so more importation so bro ni sa na ma no nyina no into reality it sound say me ko honum na me hu ye no so ko hwe land a da ho over 1000 years ye mfa bibia mi asoda e da vast and no dey level ni etmetwi ani na dey me ye ba ko a meka na meka na ha no pe say so benya president out free north president in Ghana out free north na black and white voter in sweet me money ehwegu na efanipa bope every year bia no efanipa ho na otube benya president of free year so north ni no man dan an black and white voter into irrigation am not no baby of free no ent me enya ho mfaso am fa no na the 10 year every year bia edre sa ayini gu ama be fanipa esenipa niema na was our president no and say e body ko Ghana hanom what did not for no because our black voter and white voter no a resource kese a bit ma bo not for am ma ye aduma all year round because enuna ye ko twa $1 billion a year ye ko twa ho ntuma government in Pisca no my because omo ya the entire northern region no e best some travel forever and ever because oko Asia do friends say wisdom you need say sansu no e say ye ne dam kese na boa farmers and am check here no na bitima ma say for
and there statistics
no o she oko ye friends say friends say ayi Burkina Faso omdam no e say 40,000 and 40 million 40,000 or so metric ton of land na e say omo yem 20 pe anything na abusu no ma no ma hwa man no we omo project no is getting to about 30
okay
and to be entire region ni na e bitima mo e farmer throughout the year ama say obi ye farm we ye farmer na e ka say obi bitima ye ani nyina obi
on onion
yeah sure on onion importation from friends Niger
Burkina and other places
what I say until he say na minister we said no says high irrigation or no because of those things we never the problem say the problem facility okay e ba be guma mo no mo timi na ya locally until e say NDC ni ana Ghana ni enyina e bom pa ye say san hihye
na ma si ya hye
bom na me ka say we remvensi
san hihye na
ba me fa say remvensi ene say Ghana ha ade ba ko e boy from e bom ni nyina o mani nyina from ne say government beko oba oni hye beba nhye no ne aba no esminu mienu say ebobo ho ba ma san hye na ye adwuma ba ye the case say government ni hye na aba no enam say infree party man na say infree we party wintino no mo buba ne gu say ensay ebi ne 70 fee ubetimi ato credit and that's all light with you fee with me renew national health insurance with you fee with me apply for passport with you fee with me apply for federal license sign you in a gusa mo say anya bia youth any Ghanaians no omo ye hu de this sad no anya adwuma na you don't say time you to have passport you to have passport majority of them omo na passport you to have license you to have federal health insurance omo ye na kese pa obo se na jama those agencies in say mo am hwese be adwuma fa anya adwuma fa agency ni so no omo te on mo no omo nya bibi e ma e no mo nya bibi wom because omo kosa lie e ko renew health insurance
then na person kan say
the pay chain say ni say share ne ba e mi no mi no say bobo ho ban amana ye adwuma
na say omo de ba Ghana ne bi anka say
Ghana ne bi anka say ni ntino a ye nkasa ye no fa apply anko ese say we make sure say obey didi won say me ye na anko e dey na ekoso na aba no so asoate na aba na ba say adan tin say do nyu no aba correct bon say e te hono ma na adan no funu fia na ewu
eno ne agree kan den
agree ke dey no so say no mo we aye ken e ade a e be bo o man no enti me no mi nu e say make sure say san hye na papa ne ba no e say e make sure say o man aye dey
papa be
e ya Greek minister no abam na abam ama I face no I don't say or not no as am I
medase jo eza ma mi nti o kakra no so kan ye na pe ye nhwe me okay o se
100,000 metric tons na sisia no na brode e bia ye mfa ne say brode kese ba ko ti say mensase no e 5 cedis na sisia no 600,000 metric tons no e ko so na say production ne ko 1.1 million metric tons. This is na wokana body embo e wo say nyeden emra for. And to come and sit here and quote figures no is one thing. And the reality on the grounds is another thing.
Yes.
So if really you are producing, why are we not feeling the effect on the grounds? Why is it not affecting the market? Because Sisia now you claim say you are producing more, no? Sisia kwampona more ne boayedi. You see, so and yes, NDC we are against, but the other can say in every government, no, and majority for pay, and I say the ruling government pay any woman. The opposition is there to put check on the government, to put them on their toes, to make sure say they are delivering. So if you see we the NDC people defending the people of Ghana, and yes, we are against any policy you implement, and then what they have say. Say John Mahama eni enusadi hunu bia na NDC aban eni enusadi hunu. Omo ba ye I don't want to deviate but omo ba no mo be ye bibia. Everything they do omo be jai no when we come we make sure say we make it better. Example omo be ye health insurance dey bia omo dey ye campaign na John omo be ye health insurance yes. Omo be ye health insurance we in Ghana here na ye mutual health insurance. O ye ewo constituency has here won to me fan ko do fan ko jaya rehwe enti se what to kwan defri hasi akokuma se na wa health insurance wa hasi na se yare ko bo wo hono ma unless you pay NDC na be the national health insurance omo be free education yi omo be primary school any basic school free no omo ba ye no na challenges bebre wo hono ye kwa napa ekwo ewia na obi akwa napa na obi akwa ewia enti contact hours ampara ne kramponya e wo school de ni mo na enroso ye ba ye no ye be see school dan e be yi sa enapa ni ewia ni free ho no omo e ba ye omo be free education secondary school no omo say free education and now buy a lecture see ye di ni free education uro say ye see ye di aduane boy ye see free education and then free education na dey double track na ba no John Mahama promises and na manifest what dey buy 2020 no obeka ya say he will review and expand the free education. So what about here? Mahama, the campaign promises ne ba ko ne say also be free maternal health care. And the Mauritania over 800 within a year, every year, no, over 850,000 Ghanaians, close to 1 million Ghanaians, every year, every movie into poverty. See, 850,000. Anytime I let me perceive a Chimuma Ghana for 850,000 year kofu kumebi keke. 850,000. Accra Sports Stadium, it take 40,000 capacity. Accra Sports Stadium, 40,000. In TSC, 850,000. 850,000. Accra Sports Stadium, Emma, Baku, 41, 21,
correct.
Accra Sports Stadium, baby Sanders, so 21.15 was a what? Accra Sports Stadium times 21. And they said within a year, I'm planning to make creative jobs. Now in Kwesi, Accra Sports Stadium, Mama Bako 26 now. Okay. And I won't because sometimes Ode Una so Ebia Ode Obana. Na say ukute sika kakra
no cause of
Besra wo bana ukute sika kakra wo why your budget say mefa car say be ye betua mate ni say ye do fear ye we beto dia na di na oba no hu toffee no si ma beto toffee o ye ti say wu it doesn't mean say toffee ni wo but ewo pa sika ni ti wu oh okay so if I say I will call market no hu dia na doesn't mean dia ni wo e dia no wo but sika no wo he. You understand? So, Mr. No, we shouldn't come and sit here and quote figures. Ghanaians are not interested in figures. They want to feel it in their pockets. Because Baumia, the economic lecturer, the textbook economist, the most or the highest paid comedian in Ghana history. Every country say.
I didn't know from vice president comedian.
Oh, you see, it's not an insult.
It is.
That is how they are.
It is.
You see, for a vice president, your vice president,
when you call
yes. In 2016, Baumia was not a vice president.
Yes.
He labeled Yera John Dramani Mahama incompetent. But I can't say incompetent. What does it mean? Incompetent and useless is the same. Because incompetent means you are not serving your purpose. So if you are not being, hold on.
The fact that 2016, I called you incompetent means when I come here,
and you are also not serving your purpose. I should tell you, you are not being useful. Anything.
So are you saying he's a comedian and you're useful?
He's a comedian because he comes to say one thing and do another thing. You are not a comedian. Yes. Useful. I'm not saying you are not useful. Listen. Listen. Okay. I'm not saying the comedian is not being useful. He is becoming a comedian. You see, he is becoming a comedian because he's too funny now. He comes to say one thing and do another thing. Is it not funny? Okay. It is funny. So to me, he's a comedian. He's funny to me. Okay. So being a comedian, if you say, my friend Baumia a comedian, now it is an insulter. Then you are telling me, say, comedy is not a job. Comedians are like, it's an insult.
Oh no.
Comedy is not an insult. He's being funny. And that is the case.
Okay. If
he is funny to me.
If you have said so, or a funnier, no problem.
He's a funny guy. And then I'm not seeing him as a vice president, but a comedian because he is not serving the purpose of a vice president.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you. Oh, no. When was the last time? Meba. You're talking about 2016, holding on to power, 2017. Between the space of 2016, between 2019, you call 2020 year elections. Where did you see Baumia? At some point in time, Ghanaians were even questioning, say, do we have a vice president in Ghana? And then when it gets to campaign time, no more dirty job in Ghana, no about economic messiah, no about the koti textbooks, and the actually, you are not a bubble. Obia Babe country will say, or the Safwa, what $2, and the Safwa, my IGP, and then Beba, not and then $1 is it not funny?
I have figurative.
No, it is funny. Oh, hold on. Also, figurative, but what he's trying to say, they said they have been able to stabilize the dollar. Dollar now, more inherited, dollar now, inherited free. Yera John Dramani Mahama. Dollar now
allowed you to speak.
Dollar now, more inherited free. John Mahama and Sam. Now,
easy.
Okay, Mama show.
Easy. We have this table as a country.
Exactly.
Me film me ha na me call Jonathan Honma enye adwuma me free Jonathan Honma wa enye adwuma different
and I was when we are
me ba easy ni say
some can say if the car ne kuta the yan say be mu say ukuta events health insurance ye bo bo me mu say ngui into bet man say and no
enye sika na dey
enye sika Masa, and when you know, Mama, your mama, tutu,
and your Mahama,
now national health now also on the toss, but changing the toss national. Who Jawakono, national health in the state of let's say. And we, but every month, every week. You be in your hospital, okay? I say, or didn't say, Mama, fight insurance, because insurance. Hey, and I wanted that's our TV. When was the last time on TV said, Doctor Hospital will change me? So hospital will say, me and health insurance card them out.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
It's not happening.
Yo.
What I say?
Me tell.
Or say free education. We are free education. We say free education. We say free education. The American and the American China. The American Adibia. I bet town of Kopim say Ghana could say. We are say because maybe a chum. Now you're more for 13 years. 14 years, 15 years. Oh,
I don't change. And I still have money.
Fokuo ase kwan so.
Ti American. Me say a doctor for.
Me say
na odoko tranchi. Omu gusu bebre.
And I say Fokuo ase kwan so.
Ah, efa no mo. Ah, Fokuo ase efa.
Kyle.
Now only the entire doctor no mo ja ton. Sika no mo de ko fa doctor. Omo nya sika ko foton. So only one of us. Sika o de ko je doctor. Sika o de ko je doctor. Sika o nya sika ni.
Then doctor wonyini is of age. And he's at 12 now wonyini je.
Na young boys no mo de ko paper no for glass.
You know me no. Ontimas.
Na young boys no mo paper glass.
Sound krana. Omo 13. I can't say I'm patch. Munte, you know, scenario no man. I 13 or 14. Then the age you need 15 years.
I don't know.
500,000 more.
I don't know the panic code in a pound of doctor not on.
And the tell you what do no. We are talking about free education. On own team could be no in India for phone on a back there so near. I'm talking about in India free education and name our SS. Now Krana almost SS no at the age of 14. 15 and 13, no, you're two on good street. So more for destiny. And question is different from Obi Onini. No one does me doctor and one day or not doing their fee. Not on only the oil. But I 13 years. And now so only education into Aqua Street. Airton doctor and most of America. Nearly over 500,000 every year they are to Mugu. Free education, are they eating all these things? All these people. And we say, Mayanka, and yet Adibia. You're becoming there. I can football. What I said. And then I'm boy thing. Me ma figure more. I mean, say what I say. I'm saying say. And so I think about how me ha. I'm a cheap. Now you saw me what to another country. That's how I tell about say bye no only form and answer different form. No marry branded no any bona babeding. And the minister is saying say omo fa kwan bia so my de esisade na no. Enti no man na boy de no. Enye se bia mismanagement bi ananse obi modi bi a wa mo na man ne boy de. We part. Body a woka se ne boy de. Ma chiro se okoso no na F che bi a Ghana ha. Enti se be du ha na ne boy de. Enyina every day enti a ade enti ne boy de. Wakoto ade bi a friend say eduro ni nyina no e bia 20 cedis. Over me do around 100 Ghana cedis. If you know me, I said they make catch that's what they sold it. I'm torn or a friend say just so 200 20 cedis no and I'm torn. If I do on 100. I don't know I said
you can't do our hanya the free.
Make
food and job is
I'm not making so maybe me baby. And the Kudom one.
Now say
me say e be do akra. E be do akra. Na mo ton 100 Ghana cedis.
Before planting for food and jobs. Na fi hono man na samba. E na me bo ofu. Enti den na how are you
for food before planting for food.
Na you be our